How y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. How y'all doing today? W's in the chat. Glory to the Father, man. He deserves the praise. Okay, welcome in, chat. Welcome in. It is time to eat. Y'all ready to go? Y'all ready? Scott's ready. I see you, Scott. Good morning. Yanosh is here. Z Gamer's in the house. Z Gamer's ready to go. Who else is ready to go? Yanosh, Z Gamer, Scott, Louis G. Holy Louis G in the building. Rapid Max is here today. What up, Kelvin? What up, Myko? What's up, Energy? Energy, Pete the G. Who else we got? Stevie Mac the G. Engineer 14, Gotta Trade is in the house. What up, Gotta Trade? What up, OGH? What up, everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome in. Cheers. Not sure if you're drinking coffee or water or tea, but cheers. It's gonna be a good day here. What up, Wags? What up, what up? Let me just let me finish one thing here. This boom. Wags in the house. What up, Wags? What up, Mr. BTC? What's good, Chala? Chala. All right. Let me delete this from here. Hold on. Hey, y'all never remind me about the trades taken thing. All right. What up, Shelly? DT Gamer. What up, DT Gamer? Usman in the building. What up, Usman? All right. Good morning, guys. Welcome in. Let's get the day started here. Let me grab this. Hold on. I forgot how to stream for a second. Let me regain my memory. Boom. Okay. We're good to go. Welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. It is a new day, and I'm ready to go, man. Let's say a prayer real quick, and we're gonna get this day started. Father in heaven, Lord, we come to you in the name of Jesus, Lord. We thank you, Father, for a new day to gather together amongst each other, Lord. We thank you for the work that you're doing here, Lord. It's not me, Lord. These people may be amazed, but it's not me, Lord. It's you. I pray that your spirit flows amongst us, Lord. You let them know that this is you, Lord, that it's a message from you to them. I'm just a vessel here, and I'm grateful to be that vessel, Lord. I thank you. I pray that you bless your people here today. I pray you bless this stream, and we just give you all the glory in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. Let's rock and roll. Let's go. I haven't really looked at the charts at all, so this is going to be my first look here. First look. Let me lower the music. And let's get rolling. All right, perfect. Well, welcome in, everyone. As you guys settle in here today, just give the stream a like for me. Give the stream a like. We're going to jump into today. Today is the 6th day of June, so it's Thursday here. We are creeping on towards the tail end of the week. And it's another day, man. Another day, another opportunity for us to be disciplined, to be patient, and to do what we come to do, right? We have a business to do. We have a job to do here. We have to be professionals while we do that. Not gamblers. Gamblers get fired, man. Gamblers get tossed around in these markets. So we want to be professionals. We want to stick to the script as we do every day, and seek out the best and most highest quality opportunities in the market. Anything else is a dud. Anything else, we'll let it go. We'll let someone else take those pips. It's gold will do its thing. We will do our thing here today, right? Gotta trade. Ewan in the building. What up, Ewan? That's the plan. So let's go ahead and take a look at what we got ahead of us here today. So again, today is the 6th day here of June. It's Thursday, so you obviously know we have unemployment claims coming in every single Thursday. Then you also have some yellow folder later, which is the natural gas storage, and that's about it. That's about it. You got big news on the euro, but that doesn't concern us. Really just this unemployment claims. Obviously you have these yellow folders here, but you know, they shouldn't really affect anything too much. It's mainly going to be the numbers that come out for unemployment claims. So how you doing? Your stream is not showing on YouTube. Holy, what up, Pips Hunter? Scotty boy, what? Holy. All right, anyway, so let's go ahead. That's all we got, man. So let's go ahead and take a look at the charts. Let's do a top-down analysis here, and let's get the party started. Did you guys like the stream from me yet? Give the stream a like as if it's like your first time here, man. We can get very comfortable, can't we? Right, with the norm. We get into this normal routine, and we just think, hey, you know, everything's normal routine. But I really pray and hope that you guys don't take this time for granted, right? That you guys really, you know, fine tune your craft here. You have a good 3 hours to spend with some really good traders, and you have a community in the chat that is there's a lot of good traders in there, and you can use this opportunity to further your future. So I really hope you guys are taking advantage of it, taking it and not taking it for granted, and doing the best you can do to make those adjustments on a day-to-day basis, man. So let's get started here, and let's do a top-down analysis and see what we got going on here on gold. Y'all ready? Ready to go? Yeah, give the stream a like. Give the stream a like. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and take a look. So looking at here at the daily time frame, right? We know that we're in this nasty range here, right? This is a very nasty range here on the daily time frame. Doesn't look the greatest, right? We closed, if we track back, right? Today's Thursday. Wednesday's candle closed, you know, very choppy. It did close above this resistance here. But you know, just barcoding, right? So you had Wednesday here. You have Tuesday's candle here, and then Monday right here, right? So it's been a tough week in terms of the daily time frame. Don't want to sound like a genius, man. This is just waiting for NFP, right? That's all that's happening here. It's very common to see the daily time frame looking like this pre-NFP. NFP is going to be tomorrow, which is non-farm payroll, and we'll see how numbers come out tomorrow. So this is what we're waiting for now, right? We're most likely waiting for NFP to come out before we actually break out of this zone here from, what is this, 23.23 to 23.60. So that's what we're doing. You know, we're just hanging out. There's no bottom wick on this candle just yet. I would expect the bottom wick there at some point today, especially we are, you know, chopping around here, and then there's obviously a resistance right here that we have not closed above. So I would anticipate that we do get a bottom wick. It looks like we pushed up, you know, kind of rejected here, so we'll see what this daily candle wants to do. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 4 hour and see what information we can gather from that time frame here. So taking a look at the 4 hour now, you know, you have a brand new resistance that's been formed, right? So you have a new resistance. If we look left, this was the previous range in which here in which we had broken out of, right around this zone here. So you did have a candle close right at it. Right at it. I don't know if we closed below it. Let me actually fine tune the line here. No, so we didn't close below that area. Therefore, this candle may want to come up, create a top wick, and then range a bit here on the 4 hour time frame. But all in all, we are bearish, right? We did create the resistance. We just do have to keep in mind this range right here, that we never closed above it, right? So we can still come down, but we're gonna need some strong confirmation on the lower time frame to put our money there, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at that lower time frame to see what things are looking like. All right, cool. So 1 hour chart. Hey, by the way, who's seen this last night? Damn, that was crazy. Anybody just happened to be sitting in buys and caught that? Yeah, that was nuts. But yeah, so 1 hour is absolutely disgusting, right? So you've seen a very strong resistance, didn't really want to go down, ended up saying, nah, we're going down, drove down very nicely on this candle, and it's been a, excuse my language, it's been a bit of a shit show, right? Since 4 a.m. here. You're up and down and wiki and all that stuff here on the 1 hour. So it's been a little rough there. Let's go ahead and take a look at the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute got support right here. and resistance right here, and boom, we take that chaos and make it very simple now. So you have a support here that we have created. You have clean traffic to the left hand side, right? You have a resistance here. You have clean traffic to the left hand side above here as well, and that is it. The 30-minute makes it simple here for us today. 1 hour is a bit choppy. 4 hour is I'm a bit skeptical here on the 4 hour, but all in all, the 30-minute should give us the go ahead, right? So this is what I'm gonna have here today. So let me just make sure. So 4 hours bear, daily's bull. So yeah, no range twos here. Just gonna have buys above 2363 here, and clean sells below. I mean, really clean sells below 2360. So that is that's the day. Yeah, man, it's a simple one. Very clean move here. If we want to retrace that move from that random move from yesterday, NY Open's going to be the time to do it. So that's it. Trading made simple. That's the day. Hold on, let me put on our special indicator. Boom, there it is. There it is. Don't tell nobody nothing. And now we're good to go. So that's the day, chat. That's it. 15 minutes may have some supports, yeah, with this with these wicks. Yep. Yeah, we'll see. We could adjust these if we're gonna take this off of the 15, then we could adjust. But if we're gonna take it during high times of volume, I would like to just look at the 30-minute time frame. But yeah, you guys can adjust and play these zones as well if you'd like. You just basically widen the range by 10 pips, so it's not too bad. Not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, it's been choppy price action some of the days this week and last week, but today we've got pretty decent price action here ahead of us. It does look like the 1 hour candles. I mean, you tell me, does it look like the 1 hour candles are beginning to slow up here? They're beginning to die out. So yeah, we'll see what happens here. We can keep pushing, but to me it looks like candles are beginning to die out here. So that means if you get a closure above 63, you're breaking the 1 hour highs, closing above, and then you got NY Open coming in, right? So therefore you should begin to move up. But we gotta wait for that. We gotta wait. What's up, Richard Lewis? Amen. Jeremiah 29:11. If you guys are questioning whether or not you've got a future, why would you ask man? Why would you rely on your own thoughts? Why don't you go to the Word? Why don't you go to the book that the Creator created for you and me? Why don't we hear what He has to say? Sunboy Comedy. Hey, yo. Would I say the playbook works for every pair or strictly for gold? I would say so this isn't really a gold strategy. This is a candlestick strategy. So as long as you're trading candlesticks and you're getting your read off in the market off of candlesticks, you can apply this strategy. The only thing is you have to tailor it to that specific pair, right? So if you're trading AUD JPY, right, you're not going to be looking for big moves around NY Open or NYSE Open. You know, you're going to be looking for those bigger moves in like Asian session, London. So you got to just tailor it to the pair that you trade and tailor it to its own session. So gold is a New York session pair, so that's why it's very easy to understand volume comes in during NY Open, NYSE Open, right, all these times. So yeah, you just got to fine tune it to your pair, but all in all, the ranges and the candlesticks and the story that these candles and price tell, it'll work for any pair. Any pair. How well does it do with crypto? I never traded it with crypto, so I'm not too sure. But like I said, if you're trading the candlesticks on crypto, then you have this candlestick analysis that you can bring with you everywhere you go. Yeah, once you understand candles, it's a wrap. Because once you have, some of your charts look way different than mine, right? But do me a favor, Just right click and hit remove indicators and remove drawings real quick. All right, don't worry. You can hit back and it'll all come back for you. I know you guys got drawings on your charts from 3.5 months ago. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Boom, hit that, and then what do you see here? What are we left with? What do we got? No, my drawings from 9 years ago. Yeah, all we have is candlesticks, right? So every little indicator, every range, every line, every trend line, every this, that, blah, 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 blah. Everything, you're just trying to figure out where these candlesticks want to go, right? Well, these candlesticks speak a language of their own. And when you can understand the language of the candlestick, then you can now fully focus on getting a read on the previous candles and understanding where the next candles will go, right? So don't just hit back. So undo, and don't worry, you guys don't have a heart attack. You're good. You're good. You're good. They're all back. All right. But anyways, so why not study candles, right? Why not study candles? And the cool part about our system is we're not anticipating where like the next week is gonna go, right? Most times we're just anticipating where the next candle will go, right? The next 1 hour, the next 30-minute candle, where that will go. So we don't necessarily need to use a million different things to determine that, right? You can basically, I don't really need, if we look at this chart here, right? I don't need any of this, right? I don't need any of this today. None of this is gonna serve me today. Right? The only thing that's serving me today is right here. Boom. This is all I need to see. Fresh printed price action. Because I'm just trying to determine where the next 30-minute 1 hour candle's going, where the next 4 hour candle's going. That's it. That's it. So that's why some of you guys are new and you may go like, why are these guys so zoomed up? Right? I think we do have a little bit of a our trading style, I would say, is in the minority of the way people trade, but yeah, it's a good one. We did John told me he added up the record for the stream, 79% win rate. So we're sitting, or 78, we're sitting right around that 80% win rate, which is exactly what we've been trying to tell you that this system, when followed properly, will yield you. We're showing you live examples day in and day out, right? Every single day, that just normal people like you, right? We're just normal people like you that are just in love, like infatuated with studying the markets. Yeah, Perez, don't worry about these purple lines here, man. Hey, Cookie. W. And 80%, yeah. And look, that's Gotta Trade, Scott, who else? Green. You know, you guys have been with us from almost a jump. And what did we really tell you guys on the live stream, like when we first started, right? The 2 years before the live stream started, we've been collecting data, and you know, that data has led us to seeing that we have right around an 80% win rate. So I find it super cool that year after year after year, it still continues to remain that through all the losses, through all the wins, through some winning streaks, through losing streaks. That's what we talk about here, is the long game, right? The long game of where will you be in the next quarter or the next year. Everyone focuses way too much on, they put too much on today. Way too much on today, right? Today's random, man. We might lose a trade today. We might win a trade today. We might not take a trade today. I don't know. But as long as we follow our plan and keep our risk in check, we continue to put ourselves in a position to win the long game. And the long game is where it's at. I promise you. I promise you. You want to be free, or you want to make a big bag one day and celebrate it and act like you got something? Or you want to consistently run numbers up? And it's an honor to go through ups and downs. Like, just see it as an honor, right? Why would you want to settle for a mediocre, boring life where there's no ups, there's no downs? It's just, blah, you know, it's like a flat line, right? What's a flat line mean? You're just dead, man. Just no life in you, right? Why would you want to live that? That doesn't seem fun to me. What up, Ronky? Doesn't seem fun to me, man. Embrace the struggle, embrace the victory. Every single entrepreneur, every single one of you guys is going to go through the same process I went through and everyone else, man. Dream, struggle, victory. That's how it goes. You can't get around it. Embrace it, enjoy it, love it, and consider it a privilege. Started reading the 4-Hour Work Week. Nice. Nice. You feel me? You guys jive with that or what? Or you guys think I'm crazy? Can we check charts for stream? Yeah, we'll check it out. Yep. Bunkers in the building. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Bunkers. What up, George? Mr. VDM in the house. Mr. VDM. I have a question related to support and resistance on the 1 hour 30-minute. Have lots of rejection wicks. That scenario, you draw the levels based on the 15-minute. Yeah, you can. So you could adjust these if you like based off the 15, right? So for me, if we're gonna take a trade, let's say at 7:30 here, I'm gonna use these levels, but I may be open to sticking with my 30-minute bias if we get our closures around like NY Open, which is obviously high volume time, right? Because you'll typically, aim to fill those wicks and then potentially break them and retest supports and stuff during high times of volume. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, if I'm gonna take a trade without volume, then I'd rather, where'd that go? I'd rather use the 15-minute. Meaning, if it's not during a session open or something like that, I'll just wait for this closure. Yeah. So if you guys have your ranges like this today, and you see mine sitting like that, it's okay. I think the 15 minutes going to be the more conservative. This one's going to be a little bit more aggressive, and I may adjust this depending on when that closure happens. Good observation, my friend Colin. Yo, good to see you, Bunkers. What's up, Tamra? Nico. Nico's back. It's time to bring the whistling back. Damn, man, I haven't whistled in a while. Yo, Nico, man. Sheesh, that was it's been a minute, right? Yeah, that was when I was living in my old place too. Streaming off the Mac. Nice, Cookie. Congratulations. Yeah, that's the hope here, is that, we just show you guys that, especially like me and John, just show you guys we're just, hey, two normal guys, man. Two normal kids that just came across trading a couple years ago, decided to commit. And key word there, commit. Not half in, not half out, but really commit, over the last couple years to learning the game and, enjoying the process. But yeah, our hope is that we could just be somewhat of a city on a hill, like a light that shines, right? A beacon of hope for you guys. So I know a lot of people blow accounts all the time, and I just love seeing what Cookie says. And I know a lot of you other guys have said the same thing. You just blowing accounts until you found the stream, and now you see it's just a little bit different, right? It's a little bit more chill. Like you're not machine gunning trading anymore, right? It's a good feeling. You got a plan. You know how to sit tight and wait. It's amazing, isn't it? Shine bright like a diamond. How you doing? What up, Ocean? Man, I have to tell you, I love that name. I wish my mom named me that. Ocean. Yo. That's a good name. Yeah, let's check out charts for stream. Let's see what we got. Let's see. So, yeah, no trades here for me just yet. Probably gonna wait here for NY Open in about 30 minutes. Yeah, price is struggling a bit, but we are beginning to develop this new range here. So if you do get a closure below during NY Open, you have a nice clean move coming down. 4 hours still pretty bearish. 1 hour is bearish, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's take a look at charts for stream and see if we can learn something here. All right, so these are gold sells during Asian session. Let's see. So 15-minute rejected from important 4-hour area of interest. Okay, 4-hour had no bottom wick. Even daily had very little no bottom wick. Oh, this is after the big push, right? Yeah. Ah, man, this was tough to fight. It really was. That was gonna be tough on you because, of course, it's gonna slow down, right? And then keep pumping. You know, that's the thing. Everyone thought this was the top, I'm sure, right? So if it was that obvious, you don't want to do it. You know, you just want to let that one go if it happens. This is too obvious, right? That you're going to potentially activate sellers right there. So yeah, that was tough, man. Anytime things happen like this, I would stay away, especially if it's not really my session. I know it's kind of your session, but I would stay away and just let price chill out, create a new range, let everything settle because everyone's antsy now, right? How many people you think actually caught this? Not that many. Not that many at all, right? So how many people are now antsy to get into games, right? Get into trades. It's very important to understand the mentality of the winning trader, chat, but it's really important as well to understand the mentality of the losing trader and what they're thinking, right? Because at the end of the day, they're typically the liquidity, right? So everyone's all antsy right here. They see this candle, this bearish candle close. They think that's got to be the top. Just like you said, you know, no bottom wicks, you know, things like that, and enter those sells, and yup, price just continues up. So that's very, very hard trade there, man. But way to swing the bat. I tell you, if it would have went down there, it probably would have really drove down. So good shot, you know what I mean? But that's difficult, man. You're fighting against a beast at that point. But anyway, good job. You know, nice try, right? Because that would have been super dope. Trading all the way back down, you probably would have had a lot of volume coming in. But yeah, that's a tough one. What's this here? Okay, so trying to give it another shot here. All right, so 4-hour had no bottom wick. Even daily had very little to no bottom wick. 15 closed strong bear. Tracking from resistance. Okay, entered on the break of the lows. Secured 1-to-1. Okay, cool. So no top wick though. So I would have probably waited for a top wick here and may not have been in this trade. But yeah, awesome. Yeah, came down to the support level and took your 1-to-1. Good job, man. Way to give it a second chance. Yeah, this one is tough, bro. But I like that you pulled the trigger here, man. I like to see guys getting aggressive. You know, I've been getting aggressive too, and I like it, man. I'm sure you probably did. You go low risk here? I would have, if I was doing this, I definitely would have been super low risk. Yeah. All right, what's this here? So Gold buys pre-London. Let's take a look at gold buys pre-London. So price was bullish since Asian high, bullish volume. Okay, yeah, so this is the move up. This is where you attempted your sells. This is where you took your second sell, and then price came down, created support, got it. Came down, rejected from previous support, entered on the break of the high. Okay, cool, nice. Yeah, so you took the onion there, closed above support here, created support. Nice push up. Yeah, candle gave you a little problem here, and then boink. Yeah, nice job, man. Nice trade. Nice trade. What else? What else? Man, this guy, hey, he's stealing the show, chat. You guys trading outside the stream or what? New 4 hour needs to make a bottom wick. Okay, the daily didn't. What is this? Gold still? Very important. No bottom wick. Price closed below support. Range 2 sells. Okay, damn. Yeah, nice, man. So you tried it here. He got stopped. Whatever. He ate his loss. He noticed that there was another potential opportunity here on the onion. Took his sell, and then immediately put his buying hat on, and took a buy, and then gave it some time. Got your closure below, and was there for the sells. Great job, man. Way to follow price. Way to stay reading price every step of the way. You're on it like white on rice, bro. Like white on rice. How do I avoid these fake outs? I'm a beginner. Let's see. Fake out. Which one? Which fake out? You took a sell, right? You took a sell here. Went into profit, and then it came back up. Yeah, I would have took profits, man. I would have been looking right here at that wick fill, and that would have been the area in which I would have took some profit, and you did tap into that. Yeah, I'm not sure what time frame this is, or it's the 5-minute time frame. Get off the 5-minute. That's how you avoid fake outs. Or, some fake outs. Is the 5-minute is going to have a lot of fake outs. It's going to have a lot of price action. Look how much candles. You see the candles here? If we go to the 5-minute, look how many more candles here. Look at all these fake outs everywhere. So I would much rather sit tight and wait for 30-minute candles to close and just disregard all that other nonsense on the lower time frames like the 1-minute or the 5-minute and just wait for candles to close. Are you going to take, 5-10 trades a day? No, but you're gonna find 1 or 2 good quality trades. Yeah. Same guy dropping, my man dropping graphs. The blessed trader, you're good, man. Hey, that was yesterday's news, brother. That's old news. That's over with, done with, gone with, man. That happened yesterday. Today's a brand new day, brother. You're a blessed trader. Rejoice in the fact that today is a new day that the Lord has made. There's no need to sit and worry and think about what happened yesterday, and that was yesterday, right? Today's a brand new day. You should be feeling like a brand new trader here today. I know it sucks. I know it's painful, but I've been there. We all go through that stuff. And one thing my mentor taught me early on was, Nick, you'll be successful based on how often you can go from failure, or how enthusiastic you can go from failure to failure to failure to make it to the destination. So, leave that stuff with yesterday, man. Grab some new enthusiasm here today, and let's keep rolling. Let's keep rolling. You're learning how to trade. You're learning how to be an 8-figure trader. You're going to hit some road bumps. There's no doubt about it. But we got to shake that off, right? We got to shake it off. We got to laugh in the face of adversity, and we got to keep on moving forward with a positive mental attitude. You got to have a quick memory. You got to have a bad memory in this game. Right? Whatever happened yesterday, that was yesterday. We've all been there. Keep your head up, man. You're in this live stream on a pretty consistent basis. You're on a good track to run. Let's give it time. Just let yourself cook. We're going to watch you, man. We're going to watch you, blessed trader. Chat, let them cook. What up, Jamil? Hey Nick, I heard you say that during high volume time, prefer higher time frame confirmation. I thought the lower time frame makes more sense during higher time. They both play a role together. They play off of each other. The lower time frames, basically, the lower time frames make the higher time frames go where they need to go, and the higher time frames make the lower time frames go where they need to go, right? So you'll see different signs on the lower time frame to indicate that the higher time frame is ready, and when both of those mesh and line up, it's perfect recipe for a good trade. So you're looking at both. What's up, Andrew? What up, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, higher time frames is very simple. But, you know, going back to candles, like, can you get the good read, right? Can you read the higher time frame? If the 4 hour is a bullish candle like this, right? Do you understand what that looks like on the lower time frame, right? Do you understand how to break that down? Because on the 30, if this was the 4 hour time frame on the left, the 30-minute time frame is going to look something like this, right? Where you're going to have a move up, right? Nice move up, something like this. This makes your push up on that candle. And then you're going to need this wick to form, right? So what does that look like? That's going to look something like this. You're going to have 15, 30-minute candles pulling back like this, right? To come down and make that candle. So this move up was this move up here. This wick being formed was this pullback, right? And now what are we expecting on the next 4 hour candle? We're expecting it to potentially move up, right? If everything's a good a green light on the 4 hour and we believe it's going to move up, then we're expecting what? A bottom wick here, and then price to fill the wick. So what does that look like? That simply just looks like price is creating support, right, on this candle, making that bottom wick here, and then this wick fill is this range fill. That's why we always target these range fills, these wick fills, because all this range fill right here is on the 30-minute time frame is this wick fill on the 4 hour candle. That's it. So if you can understand how to play the 4 hour, understand what that looks like on the 15-30-minute time frame, that's where you get a good read on price, and you understand what price is doing, why it's doing it, what the reason is for the lower time frame, and how that correlates to the higher time frame. This is the money move right here, right? Ideally, when you're not going to get this every day, but when you do, that's the read that you want on it, right? You've created a support. You've got a playbook position right here, support formed. Basically, that's your confirmation candle right here. And then this is your trading candle, confirmation candle, trading candle, right? Lower wick formed, range fill, wick fill. That's all it is. We're struggling. Are we waiting for unemployment claims? Is it unemployment claims? And then sometimes what's going to happen is, like if you look at the 4 hour now, like let's draw that out only the bearish idea, right? If you got, you know, a 4 hour that looks like this, and then the next 4 hour we're expecting to move down, right? Well, what's going to happen? So you're going to have basically 30-minute, 15-minute time frame is going to look like this, where you had candles push down. Now you need this top wick here, right? Or this, first you need this wick right here. So you get candles to move up, boom, boom, you get that wick. And then what happens sometimes is that it may not be as pretty as I just drew it out, right? It may not just be a simple, you know, resistance and a perfect little layup for you to go take your trade, right? There are times where you're gonna see price range, right? So price gonna range around for a bit, and now you have your range to play. So now you know, typically, like you see this wick right here, let's just say this wick, right, represents like the 4 hour high here. So now you know if you get a closure above here, that's that 4 hour re-breaking its own high, and it may push up. So that's where you get those buys from, right? But all in all, you're really waiting for some sort of a bearish closure, because when the bearish candle closes below, now you may be ready for this 4-hour candle to start driving, right? And that's the idea behind it. So when you guys say, why not take it just on the 4-hour? Typically it's because price is still in a range, right, on the lower time frame. So I'm waiting for that lower time frame. Sometimes waiting for that is you're gonna miss the move, and that's okay. You know, that's gonna happen. You could find some way to take an impulse trade there, or maybe develop some other read on the market, or again, you could just let it go, right? There's nothing wrong with letting that trade go if you don't have the confirmation that you're looking for. So once this candle closes up below, that's typically where this 4-hour is gonna get rocking, right? And then it's gonna start driving down. So yeah, just learn how to look at the higher time frames and then figure out what's the play on the lower time frames. Sometimes it could be an onion, sometimes it could be a breakout, sometimes, like you've seen us do recently, it's going to be an impulse trade where price is going to kind of push up something like this, give you some little wick here, and like that'll be this top wick right here, and it doesn't break the high. It starts failing to break the high and then breaks the low. Sometimes it's going to be that. So it's all about spending time in the charts or in the markets to determine which one you're going to use that day, right? What's your read going to be? So that only happens through chart time, right? I can explain that to you, but until you see it over and over again, you don't quite comprehend it. A damn fly came in my room. Oh man, rejoice. Just welcome him as a friend. Give him a name. Give him a nickname. Call him the TTE fly and just let him rock. Food for your spiders. I have to. Where is it? Let's see the food channel. Oh, the food channel. The food channel. Shall we? It is time to eat. When I'm on the charts, I don't get my setups, but when I'm off the charts, they form up. How to deal with it? Well, do they? Because sometimes, you know, it'll later on when we look back, it'll look like, wow, that was a perfect, like this right here, but like, wow, that was a perfect move. But you don't know that maybe the candle came all the way down here and then gave a top wick. So everything kind of looks a lot better after things are closed up. So I would just either stick to your session or change the session. Switch up the session. Just do the opposite. Welcome back, Arlen. Welcome back. All right, so we're getting some movement here. Getting some movement. Pre-NY, 10 minutes for NY open. What up, Lee Lee? Baby lizards? Yeah, I have baby lizards everywhere in my yard. We have a lot of, everywhere you go here in Tampa, there's lizards everywhere. If you go by the water, there'll be like iguanas. all the Floridians know. How many guys are from Florida or live in Florida? You walk up your driveway, come up to your door, there's just lizards scattering like they all did. What up, Viper? What up, Pipsqueak? Pipsqueak in the house. It's good. Hey, Manelli, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, oh, Rafi wants to take notes. We're gonna deny him. We're gonna deny him. How'd you land on Tampa? I threw a dart and let's get Rafi up here. I threw a dart at the map and it landed on Tampa and we were like, let's go. Where's Legrand? Legrand's been working. Yeah, he told us like 2 weeks ago he was gonna get really busy at his job. Yeah, shout out to Legrand, TT family. He pulls up throughout the session sometimes. Yeah, I think he's busy. Busy. At least he'd be letting us know, man. Some of y'all just be dipping. Coming back 2 months later. How you doing? Yo, what up, Rafi?
My dude. What's happening, brother?
What's good,
How are
bro?
you?
Fantastic, man. You?
Love to hear that, man.
How's the
Happy,
day
man.
going?
Happy that it's Thursday. I'm jumping on the live stream, seeing here my people here in the chat. How we doing, chat? Good
Yes,
morning,
sir.
everybody.
The chat is here. What up, Traders X?
We got everybody in the house today.
Yeah, man. How you feeling today? You having a good day?
Man, I'm feeling great.
Evening time?
Feeling amazing. Yeah.
Imagine having New York open at 8 p.m. What a life. What a life Rafi must live.
Oof. Bro, just this week has been just a lot of just like a rebirth, you know?
Yeah, you went on the
a lot of work
retreat,
that I've done.
right?
Nah, it was an emotional breathwork healing session.
Oh.
So it's like you pretty much, in a way, kind of like tap into your emotions, open up your chakras, and release all the emotions that are holding you back, right? Because we're holding on to those things in the body. So it's like after you do that, man, for like 2 days, you just completely drain.
You drain.
It's like
yeah,
somebody
drain.
just completely drain your energy.
Holy.
Yeah.
The Drano.
So really good stuff.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Drano.
What was your biggest takeaway?
Man, my biggest takeaway, bro, I'm gonna get vulnerable here with everybody, but tapping into love, bro. That's the biggest thing for me, you know, and I feel like that has been the biggest block just because I didn't grow up with that, you know. I was raised with conditional love. So it seems like everything that I do and everything that I've seen, it's just been like that, you know. So when we talk about finances and energetics with, you know, money and all that kind of stuff, it's very conditional as well, you know. So like it affects how you feel, your level of worthiness, your level of confidence. Because when you do things from love, you know, love is the frequency of the universe. And as we already know, you know, God is love as well. When you can't tap into that frequency, bro, everything that you do from the other side, which is fear, right? There's two emotions that pretty much affect what we do and how we do things, love and fear. So when love is not a thing that you tapped in or you comprehend, everything that you do is based out of fear. So when you go and find a job, you're going with fear. When you do certain things, you do it with fear instead of doing it with love. When you do things with love, now you are tapped into the frequency, the higher self, the higher power. Things open up effortlessly, right? So that's the reason why I've been doing all this work. And that came in, bro. All these download came in. Do you remember from February, right before the boot camp?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All of this has been, kind of coming from that retreat. So it's like you're still processing information, you're still integrating.
Yeah, residue. Also.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
Very interesting, brother. I was telling you, man, like whenever you come here, bro, I have something for you.
The retreat. All right. We got NY open in 3 minutes. So we'll see how we react to this 15-minute support here and then go from there. A lot of struggle here on the 30, and 1 hour is 1 hour is slowing up. This one's actually getting a bit beefy, but yeah, we really want to see how we do on the 30-minute because it's really not looking the hottest. If we get a closure below the 15 support, I think it's good. Yeah, you got about a 40-45 pip range coming down. Johnny Boy's here.
Johnny.
What up, John?
Yo, my brothers, good morning.
My brother.
How you doing, my dude?
Morning, Nick. Good morning, Rafi. How you guys doing?
Fantastic, man.
Incredible, bro.
Blessed.
Nice.
Grateful.
Yeah, how you doing? How you doing?
Oh, dude, amazing, bro. Incredibly blessed. Another day in paradise. So feeling very grateful.
Amen. That sounds good to me.
There.
Now you're doing even better.
Got some work to do.
Because now you can hear the music in the background.
There.
Hey.
Sounds good.
Go.
They got a little bit better.
They just got a little bit better. It's gonna keep getting better.
Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, chat. Today's the best day of our life, right? Let's run it.
Yo, you seen that video I sent you? The guy goes, it's this little chubby kid. He's like, did my belly shrink or shrunk? And his mom's like, he's like, I thought it was supposed to shrunk after I go work out. And she's like, yeah, it doesn't work like that. It takes some time. He's like, I don't like that. Hey, no one wants to give it time, man. No one wants to give it time. That's your edge. Time is your edge, gang. If you just do something long enough, you're going to outwork the competition. They cannot keep up. They cannot keep up. They don't want to sacrifice the time. If you're willing to do it, it's such an easy game at this point. The game is too easy at this point, man. Too easy.
Seriously.
Doesn't take much to get ahead.
Seriously, bro. Time is your edge in anything, bro. Like, that goes for everything. The gym, your mind, trading. Goes for all things.
Yes, sir.
Healing.
Time is your edge. My man was chubby. My man's eating them Fruit Loops for breakfast. Look at this boy. Look at this boy.
I didn't see that video.
You ever see Maverick look like this? Slap me.
Maverick's gonna have a sick bag when he's like 5.
For real?
He doesn't already have it.
This dude said, I thought when I work out it shrunk. She said, nah, honey, it takes time. I said, I don't like that.
Wish it was that easy.
Oh, man. Wish it was that easy, huh?
Oh, man, that's funny.
Everyone wants the shortcut. You guys want to put those vibrating things on your ads? Like, blah, 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 blah. You just sit there eating chunky monkey ice cream on the couch. Like, yo, this is going to be a no-brainer.
Those are hilarious. The fact that there's people
Nick said the game's too easy, man. He was right.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
That's funny.
Man ate too much crumble cookie.
Nick, you remember, bro? I used to be like pretty fat.
Yeah, that's what John used to look like.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Not that big, but pretty big.
Yeah, pretty big, but not that big. And it took me about 3 years of work to kind of lose it all. So it's a good thing. Good things take time. Like we're talking about, times are edge here.
Yeah, man.
It took me 3 years.
That's that Mickey D's breakfast right there. Start catching up to you, boy.
Exactly.
You got the family pack.
Oh man, that's so funny.
Okay, Green. Okay. Give us some knowledge.
Hey, what's good, Green?
Post that journal.
Green.
Flex that journal.
Flex.
Later, Big Wick Energy. Have an awesome day, man. Green got motion here. Green's active. You got motion today. Let's go. I love when Green's active, man. Gets me fired up.
What's up,
Helps me
Green?
force trades. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. We do have news coming out. We'll see if how our 15-minute candle closes here. You still didn't close below the range. You did technically close below the range here on the 30 minutes, so we may get the push. If unemployment claims wasn't like staring right at our face, I'd probably be interested, but you know, we're struggling on both sides of the coin here. So I'm not really trying to jump into anything I don't have a really good read on, right? We're struggling here, we're struggling here. It's just, you know, I know we had a 30-minute closure below, but this could be tough before unemployment claims. What about you, John? You and sells?
I mean, I'm just liking the 30-minute.
So you're in?
I'm thinking of, no.
Oh.
Thinking of place and sell stop stuff because I like the 30 closure.
Yeah, I missed those, bro. So I've been like catching up with text messages here on the chat, and I literally missed that one.
Chatty
Yeah.
chat.
I mean, I want to see that. I want to see that 4-hour low break. I don't know if I want to get in right on the previous candle low, just because that 4-hour low looks like a wick rejection on the 30-minute.
Yeah, we'll see. It might play out. I'm cool with letting that go if it does. Pirate Gang in the house. What up, Pirate Gang? Is Top One trustworthy? Yeah, they're solid, man. They're solid. They are just pumping payouts out. A bunch of our guys got payouts too, which is incredible. But yeah, pretty solid. So far, so good, man. Very happy for them. I was really praying for these guys, man, during that whole like, you know, pause that the prop firms took. I was really hoping that they would make their way out of it well, and they certainly did. I'm taking protein, peanut butter, banana milk. Okay, let's go. Green, coach them up, man. Hey, if Green sold you if Green was selling a little fitness program, would you guys buy it? Couple bucks
100%.
a month, couple dollars.
100%.
Maybe.
Don't say maybe. Say yes.
Yes, Green, I would. Sorry. What's good, Andrew? Good morning, bro.
I mean, I'll do it for a discount, Green. Yeah, so I think now if you re-break the low, it should be good here, but I'm gonna hang tight and wait on the 15 close.
I might give it a shot on the break of the 4-hour lows.
Yep. What's up, Lights Fire? What's good? Pay the fee. Pay the fee, man. Pay Green's feet. It'll be worth it. Yeah, we haven't had much red folder news, but we got unemployment claims today. We got NFP tomorrow. 4 hours re-breaking the lows here. Let's see. Been pushing down the 1 hour for quite some time. We may just finish the job here. Like, we can very well finish the job here. You know, with news and all that coming in. So we'll see.
Yeah, I really like that 4 hour. 4 hour looks really good.
Yeah. Yep. Doing great, Lights Fire. How you doing? I need that discount, Green. Green, let me hold a couple dollars. How you doing? Chat, you need rich friends like Green, man.
Green, I'm only getting in, bro, if there's a discount. That's it.
Let's go, Rob Trades. W. The 14-minute still can dry. What's that mean? I could kind of understand what you're trying to say. Like, even though you said 14-minute still can dry, I think you meant to say 15-minute can still drive, right? Isn't that crazy? How our minds can associate that with something that doesn't even say. Green, you big rich.
Green root.
8-figure traders don't need no discount? Nah, I need that discount.
You always
I
need
need that.
discounts.
Hey, I'm gonna answer here. Traders X. He asked, "How often is the mental performance coaching going to be?" I don't know if you guys have gone to the website lately, but we just announced. I think it was a couple of days ago. We just put it on the site. So we're gonna start coaching groups over here. Pretty much, it's pretty similar to the Elite, with the difference that this is gonna be kind of like how can I say this? Like a VIP thing where we're gonna have a group of you guys, and we're gonna go through a 5-week program, and we're gonna tap into things that you probably don't even know that you need it, right? So this mental performance training is not gonna be about the charts. It's not gonna be about trading. We got Nick. He's the master of that. He does that. But this is gonna be something that is going to definitely help you to put everything that Nick is teaching you into the next level, right? So we're gonna start on the 15th of this month, and it's gonna be 5 weeks. After the 5 weeks, we're gonna have an extra week. It's gonna be like a Q&A integration session, and then a week off, and then we start another one. So it's gonna be every 7 weeks or something like that.
It's gonna be insane.
So the first one is gonna be in June, and the other one is gonna be in August.
Nice.
Yeah, that's gonna be fire, guys. Come to the website. You guys can check it out. We're gonna really. I think I brought this up to you guys Monday or Tuesday or whatever it was, but we're gonna. Rafi's gonna talk about it more throughout the stream, and then we're also gonna drop a bunch of information and how to really set things up with Rafi in the newsletter that's going to come out this week. So if you guys aren't in the newsletter, you guys can come to the website, timetoeattrading.com, put your email here, subscribe to the newsletter, and that way you stay up to par with everything we're doing, everything Rafi's got going, everything TTE in general just has going on. So we have a lot going on right now, man. So a lot of things are happening. We got a lot of moving parts, and it's very exciting. Very exciting, Rafi. Yeah, I don't really see any other communities doing something like that. This is something that, you know, even before I met Rafi, right? I was looking for someone to play this position, in this community. You know what I mean? Like, I look at all these big hedge funds, I look at all these big trading firms, and they all of them have a mental performance coach on the floor. Right, so with an open door at all times where traders can go in there and just kind of like release like whatever they're going through and kind of chat and really get their mindset right again. You know, I focus heavily on technicals, and I weave that mentality within my technical training, of course, but Rafi's going to go full on with it, right? You know, head first, and really dive into the mental side of the game, and really not focus at all on technicals. But that stuff is not only going to help you on the markets, but man, it's going to help you just overall as a human being, right? Understanding how to use the mind properly. So yeah, it's going to be is a great addition to Time to Eat, and I think it's going to separate us from a lot of other brands out there. Yeah,
guys, like, I want you guys to understand that our plan here isn't just to hit the button, buy and sell. Like this is like our plan is to change lives. You know, me and Nick have talked about this, and you know, when you change, not just, you know, internally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, your surroundings change as well. So every little bit of work, every little bit that you invest in yourself is not just for yourself, it's for the people that you love and the people that are in your surroundings. So that's our mission. Our mission is beyond just getting you funded. Like that's, yeah, that's nice. That's nice.
Right.
But at the end of the day, the ripple effects that you're gonna get out of what we're trying to do here is gonna be for generations. That's what matters here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's deeper than trading. If you guys have been here longer than a day, you guys know that it's deeper than trading, right? Trading is just one aspect of your life, you know, but if you kind of pay attention, and that's why, you know, we talk about don't grow weary in well doing, you know, don't come here and get you just used to it, you know, just it's very easy for us to take things for granted when we do things every day and show up every day, but man, take this time, use it to your advantage, right? Like after a while, you kind of hear from the same people over and over. It's very easy to get complacent, but you know, don't let that happen to you, and just focus up and pay attention here, and you guys are gonna change your life, man. Change your life. Here's the rebreak of that low too, by the way.
Take it for granted. You
right.
know?
Yeah, you don't want to take it for granted, because just like you know, when Jesus was a boy, he grew up in a town, right? And then when he began his ministry, he went back to the town, and they were like, "What's this guy saying right now?" Like they got used to him, right? They seen him grow up, they seen him, you know, live as a kid and all this and all that. So like, no way, you know. So not even Jesus was a prophet in his own hometown, right? So because they were just used to him. It was the mundane, right? And what did he do? He dipped. Right? He dipped. He went out and did miracles elsewhere, but he did do miracles there too. And it's the same thing here. You know, the people can get very just in the rut and in the routine of just showing up here and hoping for the best. But you know, that when I was on live streams, I was sitting there taking notes, paying attention, and really trying to you know, find the knowledge and the wisdom within that stream. Yeah. Yeah, so you did break the 4-hour low again and push down. I'm just sitting here waiting for a 15-minute closure here. You have news coming in as well in 15 minutes.
Yeah. That's the CAD folder, right? Yeah.
No,
Oh, Euro.
unemployment claims.
Oh, yeah.
We got unemployment claims coming. Yeah, we got Euro news.
Yo, Lily's birthday today, man. Happy birthday, Lily.
Happy B-Day.
Oh, happy birthday,
Oh,
Lily.
Yeah.
W.
Big dogs.
Forex Guru in the building. Good to see you, my man. Waiting for A+ setups to full margin. Let's go. Make it look easy, baby. Yeah, that may be the only shot you're going to get there. Yeah, sign up to the newsletter too, guys, if you haven't signed up. What was your life at 16 years old? Man. Crazy stuff. A lot of street racing. When I was a younger kid at 14 years old, I would go to the street races and just fell in love with that. So once I turned 16 and got a license, I was I bought a car and I was ready to go. Oh yeah.
And grew up quick.
Yeah, I would go to the street races. I tell my mom I was sleeping at a friend's house, and me and him would go out and we'd ride out to the races and stay out till 5, 6 in the morning in New York City, and it was crazy. Ali Reza in the building.
Hey, what's up, Alareza?
Do I consider risk to reward? Yeah, you know, I do want to. I was talking with Scott about this yesterday. Like, you know, we have a really good win rate, right? We take good trades. We have a great win rate. Our risk to reward could be better, you know, and I'm not going to sit here just because, like, some of the guys that I mentored with, they only focus on win rate, right? I focus on win rate heavily too, but that doesn't mean I'm also not trying to dial in my RR as well, right? And I think what we talked about, you know, conditions and edge and size and all that's going to help too, but I am also working on really holding things a little bit longer. One of the things I really want to start putting into practice, and it's something that I used to do, is when we're in a trade for a high volume candle, right? Let's call it 9:30 a.m. Eastern time, right? When we're in that trade, we're going to have a target. So let's say 9:30 is coming, right? So this candle closes bear, right? And you got 9:30 coming, right? So there's a target here, which is right down here on this low. So my thing I want to get back to doing, and this has helped me with RR, is when this candle opens up and we right? We enter. We either let this candle close or let it hit target, whichever one comes first. Right, so about 65 to 70%, give or take. I don't have an exact good read on this number yet, but about 70%, let's call it, of our trades that we say, you know, maybe we close partials here at the wick fill, about 70% of them hit target. So that's a big thing, is really just when you're in a high time of volume, letting that either two options. You let the 30-minute candle close or it hits target, whichever comes first. And I think that's how we can get a little bit more juice out of our squeeze when it comes to trading those high volume candles. Does that make sense? Because a lot of times that 30-minute candle is going to be a big dog, right? We see it happen all the time. And, you know, look at yesterday, right? Yesterday we had a nice trade right here, 8:30. We closed right here, right? I closed partials here, and price hit target. Blew past target, right? With no problem. So just hanging on a little bit more. I definitely do want to. I'm not gonna be like a big ego guy where it's like, nah, we don't care about RR. That stuff's stupid. You know what I mean? Nah, it's like how cool would it be to be a trader with a good win rate and a good RR? You know, I think that's great, right? What do we do? What are we here to do? We're here to make money, right? We're here to make money. So there's sometimes where we're gonna leave money on the table, and that's okay. But as we learn and adjust, maybe we can, like I said, squeeze some more juice out of that trade. Right? You got some people, they just, I'm RR, blah blah blah, and then you got these other guys, I'm win rate. I want to make money, right? I want to become a millionaire, right? Doing this stuff. So how about trying to dial in win rate and RR to work for you?
Right? I really like that way too.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, imagine having a win rate of 80% and hitting 1-to-1 or 1-to-2, 2-to-1, 1-to-1, like every single trade.
Oh, fact. And I really like that idea because we can really let this trade like play out the way it technically should, you know? Like from candlestick perspective, the way it technically and logically should, we'll let it actually play out by doing it that way.
Yeah. It'll be hard. Yeah, it'll be hard. It'll take a lot of study, but again, going back to like some of you guys that know me through the elite program or just know me in general, like, you know, I'm a nerd for this stuff, right? So, you know, I'm always asking why. So, and that's how we dial in our strategy. That's how we dial in our system. But the big thing is like, you can't have a good win rate and a good RR. It's like, why? Right? And we're going to go ahead and figure out how. You know, we're not going to ask too much how or why anymore. We're going to ask how, and we're going to just try and dial that in and figure that out. And it may take a couple months, it may take a year, but the months are going to go by anyway. The year is going to go by anyway, right? We might as well work towards progress. Yep, there's always room for improvement, always. Very happy I'm not in a trade right now.
Yeah, it's very choppy.
Did you end up doing the 4-hour break?
Yeah, I got break even.
Okay, cool. 17, yeah. See, I would rather go break even there, and whatever, eat it, and then you know, or hit full TP at 40, over just taking those 17.
Yeah.
You got a good win rate, but your RR, yeah, is a bit bad. Yeah, there's no such thing as good or bad, right? Is it making money, right? That's the big thing, right? Is it working? So this is working. Imagine as we begin to put like a emphasis on really stretching, you know, and not like because we want a 2R or a 3R, but because technicals say we should come down into that area, right? So we're not doing this to just add a number on our RR. We're doing it because there's logic on the chart in the market in front of us. What up, TK? TK. He's here.
Dude,
TK.
How you doing, TK?
TK, I'll see you later, brother.
Oh, you're leaving? What? I thought he just got here.
Nah,
John's out.
I ain't leaving.
Gold wild? Yeah, we'll see what happens here with all that. Tomorrow's a big day here for gold. Big day tomorrow. Don't miss tomorrow's live stream, guys. We're going to be doing a couple of challenge account giveaways tomorrow, so it's going to be pretty fun. And you also have NFP coming in, so it's going to be a good day, fun day. Good one to end the week. Another week in the books. Another week in the books, man. Time flies,
bro.
right? Don't it?
Oh yeah.
Can you believe we're halfway of the year now?
Oh, yeah, man.
Crazy, dude.
Time flies when you're having fun. This is interesting here. We have news coming in here in a couple minutes. You had an 820 push down after a candle closing with no top wick on the 5. And now we're just trying to make a decision on where we want to close. Big 30 closure coming up with news coming in. TK. How you doing?
Good morning, Paraz. What's goody?
Ooh, that's a good question. How do I feel like gold will react as we get towards the elections? Man, I know that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. It's going to be really cool to see and to be here live and to witness history on gold, man. We've already watched gold break highs a bunch of times here. I don't know how we'll do, but yeah, it should get pretty interesting, gang.
I don't know, but I'm ready for it.
If Trump gets in, these markets will just they're actually flowing really good this year, but they've been a bit dead over the last, like, during the Biden administration. I don't care what your views are on politics, to be honest, but like during the administration, it hasn't really been anything compared to what it was when the Trump administration was running the show. So I'm really hoping for that type of volume to come back, and you know, a little bit of a better economy here for myself and my USA, actually around the world, right? If he gets back in, I think some things will change around the world.
Dude, hell yeah.
But definitely you will get some really awesome movement in the markets. We'll be 8-figure traders next year.
Hey, I don't know how you say this name, Ariane or Arian. This is a good question. How do I change the outlook from negative thoughts to positive thoughts and always having a positive expectation? Well, the first thing is not having expectation. That's the first thing. Accepting things for what they are. Second of all, changing a negative thought to a positive thought, it is mainly by how you choose to feel. If you want to feel happy, if you want to feel optimistic, if you want to feel like you can do things, then start focusing on the things that you want. So we are going to use a little bit of visualization when it comes to that, right? Because you're in control of doing those things, and choosing how you feel automatically is going to help you to change your thoughts, because you cannot think positively and feel negatively. It doesn't match. Emotions are always going to overpower. So if you choose to feel differently, if you choose to feel positive and happy or whatever it is, then your thoughts are going to change. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir. Got to build those new neural pathways, you know, those new grooves. It's hard. It's
Absolutely.
like, you guys ever been in the woods and it's super grassy, or in the snow and it's you're walking deep in snow? That's how it is trying to rewire new thoughts, right? Because you haven't taken that path yet. So every single day you tell yourself you suck at trading. Well, guess what? It's very easy for your thought to run down that alleyway, right? Because anything, when you walk on a path long enough, if it gets flattened out, right, it becomes like a nice clear road. So think of your thoughts in your mind in that way, right? So when you're trying to integrate these new thoughts like Rafi's talking about, it's going to be hard. Like, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to write them down on a piece of paper, right? And you're going to need to read them intentionally. You're going to have to set an alarm clock at times, right? And you're going to have to read these things. When I had a job, I would read these things on my way to work. You know, I would read them on my lunch break, on my way home from work, right? I would have set times, and I still do, where I am working on building good roadways for healthy thoughts to save me in troubling times, right? In trials, right? Where I immediately, you know, look towards that positive idea, right? Because that path has been, you know, plowed over and over and over again. I think that makes sense. All right, let's see. 10 seconds and we got some news here coming out. Up we go. Up we go. Let's see. Would you agree with that, Rafi? I love that visual because that helped me so much. Like, and the whole visual of just like your mind is a computer and you can program things into that computer just like you normally would, right? You have to type it in. So typing it in is saying it, it's reading it, you know, and all that repetition.
Yeah, another way that you can see it, and it helps, and this is what I use with some of my athletes because immediately they're gonna connect with it. Think about you know, a whole new garden. You have a new garden, right? And it's all pure grass. And then you choose to walk to point A and then back to point B for 2 hours, right? After you stop walking, you're gonna see that there's gonna be a mark of the steps that you pretty much went through there and back, right? So the more that you go, the grass is gonna die, then automatically there's gonna be a little path. That's what pretty much happens when we create new neural pathways, right? When we create for example, like we do affirmations every day, right? When you say, I'm so stupid, I'm so dumb, or whatever, that's an affirmation regardless. It is a negative one, but you are affirming it. So when you say that over and over and over, it doesn't make you feel good. It makes you feel stupid, right? So the subconscious is gonna tell you, okay, well, you're stupid. Let's find ways to make you feel stupid again. So then you find something that makes you feel the same way. There it is, affirmation, right?
Perfect.
That's how belief systems start being created, because you, over the time, you see the affirmation, you see the confirmation of the things that you're telling yourself as truth. That's where limiting beliefs happens, and that's how belief systems created. So when you choose, like Nick is saying, seeing something different, choosing to believe something different, at the beginning, it's going to be hard. It's going to be like, no, that's not true. It doesn't feel like that. Like, for example, like you want to say, I'm a profitable trader. Well, you don't even know what that means because you keep blowing up accounts. So your subconscious is going to be like, right, you are not. Like, you're just going to keep blowing accounts. But if you actually start tapping into the visuals of it and actually trying to picture and feel what would that feel like and look like, now over time, it's like telling yourself you're stupid, right? Over time, you're going to be able to see, you're going to start behaving differently. You're going to start seeing things differently. Yeah, it takes time, guys. It doesn't happen overnight.
Yeah, man. It takes time. It takes time. It really does. And the more you keep the promises to yourself, like there's a good book called the 4 Agreements, and one of the chapters is be impeccable with your word, right? When you say you're going to do something, do it, because not just because you should, but because your mind is always paying attention. So when you don't show up here for a week, but you tell yourself every Sunday, I'm going to get back on the live stream this week. I'm going to get back into my trading this week, or I'm going to start eating healthy this week. And then you attempt to do that, your mind doesn't believe you, right? So your mind's like, you're not doing that. Stay in bed. So if you're a little tired in the morning, you're like, I'm just going to go back to sleep, right? And that right there is extremely damaging to your self-image, right? So you have to just go, right? You have to get rid of what's going on in your mind and just actually take action, right? Action cures everything.
Yeah.
All right, so real quick, so we did come out, we got red numbers here on gold, or red numbers on the dollar, I'm sorry, 229, so things aren't looking that great for the dollar. I was waiting to see if we can make a bottom wick on the 30, which we did, and to have potential buy stops on the re-break of these highs, and that's also the 4-hour high as well. So that's an option here. We could also wait for a 15-minute candle to close here. And then have buy stops here if the candle closes back above the range, right? So there's 2 options here. I'm just trying to dial in which one I want to use here. There's how much more time? There's about 10 minutes left on this 15-minute candle here. If we use it, stops are about 50 pips. So I think it's best to wait on a 15 close. If we can close above the range there, we can have a little bit tighter stops on that position as well, and then we can enter off the break of the 4-hour high here, right? So maybe we could get stops coming down into this area and have an entry up here, and then boom, keep our stops like somewhere down here, and then look to target these levels and 74 up here. So yeah, I think I'll wait for the 15 to close here and then go from there. Yeah, it's also it's the last 15 of the 4-hour. Therefore, you should pull back, and if you break that high, then you should really, pump up. And keep in mind, during the breakdown today, right? Keep in mind where the 4-hour candle is closed. So we closed bear, but we never closed below the range here, right? Therefore, this candle can come back up at any point, close bullish above the range, and our next target is these levels up here at 2380, right? So it's a big 4-hour closure because we're really trying to see what happens right here. So if this candle closes something like this, then you'll most likely see a pushback up here today. And we got red numbers here on the dollar, so we'll see. We'll see. What up, Susanna? also may set us up for more sells too, right? So we may have more sells too here. So now if you can get a closure back below the 15, then price could drive down and tap target here now. So two ways we can go, but we gotta wait for confirmations, or I have to wait for them. You guys, you know, y'all do you. Do you?
You boo boo.
There's no bottom wick here. So if you break that low on the daily, things should start heading down pretty heavy.
Yeah, because that daily needs a bottom wick, it looked like.
Yep.
And we're right at resistance.
Yep.
Nah, yeah, that 1 hour is super nasty, Nick. I could see why you want to stay out now.
Yeah, 1 hour is dirty. I'll be right back, right?
Nasty. Nah, J4 Trades, I never read that book, but I've listened to some audios of him. He's pretty good. Hey, what's good? A Ryan? Yeah, Chad, how's everyone's day going so far? What you guys do in Asian and London? Do you guys take any trades? Good purpose? Maybe Mike in the chat. It's goody.
Oh shit, hey, Mike. Good morning. Well, it's not good morning for you no more.
Right. I think it's evening, right? Maybe Mike, evening?
Yeah. Yeah, it was good morning earlier this morning.
And it's like, what is it? It's like 10 o'clock at night for you, right, Rafi?
For me, 8:39. We're
Okay.
12 hours from you guys.
Okay, gotcha. Nice job, Marcus. Hey, good morning, Scott. What's up, man? What's up, Wags? Oh, Shelf Wilson, I'm doing great, man. Appreciate for asking. Yeah, just waiting on, sitting on my hands here for gold. Waiting for more clear price action. Dominic, it's good.
AB Mike. It's good, my man. What up, Joseph? Yo, yo. All right, just waiting game now. Waiting. 1 hour is crazy. Raja's having a boot camp in Miami. Oh, Miami. Raja's coming to Miami. Oh, snap.
An hour is very tricky. Yeesh.
What'd you say? 1 hour?
Said, yeah, the 1 hour is very tricky.
Yeah, 1 hour is nasty here.
Would you still be down for sells the 1 hour, or you just really like the 4 hour? 4 hour looks pretty good.
Yeah, if this 4 hour closes below, which I think it's gonna, I mean, we still got 18 minutes, but everything looks pretty good to continue down.
Yeah.
It's just this 1 hour is giving a bit of a nasty. 1 hour has just been what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the 8th 1 hour bearish 1 hour candle in a row here. So although we do have a little range here, it's tough. It's tough. This might serve as something, but we'll see. One hour shows volume dying. Yep. Yeah, it does. Dying to the downside. Sandman in the building.
What's up, Sandman? Hey, it's all good, Sandman. We're human, bro.
What are you gonna do? It happens. The big game is the long game. Remember that, chat. The big game is the long games. You guys have been here. You guys have seen us take a bunch of wins, a bunch of losses, seen us go on losing streaks, everything throughout everything on the stream. John did the record yesterday on the win rate. What was it again?
78%.
78%
for the year, and for the lifetime.
So 78% for the year and 78% win rate for the lifetime, right? So, you know, everything in between is just noise, right? When you're playing the long game. So the day-to-day is random, but the years and the quarters and all that are not. So just keep the long game in mind, and you know, play that game. And you know, throughout that time you're going to go through ups and downs and wins and winning streaks and losing streaks and silly mistakes and really good decisions and bad decisions. But all in all, if you stay pretty lined up with the playbook and don't veer too far away from it, you know, you'll be all good at the end of the day.
Yes, sir. We gotta keep in mind that trading isn't a game of, you know, certainty, but it's a game of probabilities. So it's our job to be here for the long game, so we can let that probabilities really play out in our favor and let the chips fall as they may, just like they should be, right? Because that's what trading is. It's a probability game.
Yep.
So with that mindset, we will start to see some profitability for sure.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time, like not to get too high during the high moments, not to get too low during the low moments, but are you hearing it, right? Are you actually doing that? Because it's not easy, right? When you accomplish something big, you kind of want to celebrate that, you know, and it sucks to lose, right? No one likes to lose, but you know, it's one thing to say, hey, don't celebrate your wins and don't dwell on your losses, but it's another thing to live it, you know, and you're living that behind closed doors. So only you have the opportunity to, you know, only you know the truth, right? Whether or not you're taking a loss and getting down in the dumps and revenge trading and blowing it, or you're just, hey, random outcome, great trade, random outcome, on to the next one. You know, it's easy to say it. It's easy to say it, a lot harder to live it.
Yep. Ideas are worthless unless we act on them. So we got to act on these ideas, and we got to actually do what it is that we're preaching, trying to do, and know what we should be doing, right? I feel like people know what they should be doing, but they don't do it, right? So if that's the hard part, you know, what is that going to take you to actually do the work, right? Take action on it.
Yeah, I'm actually smelling a pretty decent impulse entry right here. Especially if you could re-break that low again and kind of come down a little bit further. Then we might anticipate this 4-hour candle pull back here. If it does it without us now, it's fine. But if we kind of re-break the low again and then break the highs, I think that'd be a decent opportunity. I don't really want to take the sells. We're a bit too low. 1 hour is losing steam. Easier said than done, ladies and gents. Got to keep a composed mind. What's this? Volume tends to die off before medium high impact news on gold. Yeah, exactly. Gold could be a pain in the rear. Sometimes you just gotta wait on gold. Gold was a big nothing burger with cheese on the with cheese on it. With cheese on it. Holding, but what should I do now? Man, that's my favorite question on the stream. You should join the elite program. Yeah, join the elite squad so you'll never ask that question again. Yeah, when it pulls back up in July, pull up.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, yo, Sam Capital.
Oi,
Oi,
oi, oi, oi!
What up, Sam? My man.
pay the fee.
My guy.
Sam, it's unemployment claims. What should we do? Chat, demand.
Yo, he's in the house, bro. He's on the Zoom.
Oh, okay.
Pull him up.
We're gonna demand a trade out of him, a news trade.
Oh, bro, we're gonna get 300
Hey, I
bits
like
today.
that background.
Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. The whole crew's here.
Bro, you're a whole new
Damn.
man, Sam, with that background.
Oh, all right. I guess the
Okay.
chat's not gonna be able to see
Hey, no, we can keep it on if you
the
want.
real
What's
guy.
up, baby?
Let's go.
What's the word?
What's up, brother?
Let's
How's
get
everyone doing,
W's. Let's get W's right here. W for Sam.
You guys want the signal? How you
Mr.
guys been, though? How
President
you guys
back
been?
in the
Let's get the
house.
signal. Is it insured?
Is it insured? How many people need it?
Just us three, bro. Everyone on
Alright,
Zoom.
alright, I
Just,
got y'all.
just the guys on Zoom here.
Yeah, like, I don't know if I can insure the chat like that, bro. Bunch of 'em.
Yo,
What
let
up,
me see
though?
what was that? What was that? Like a bird that you had, or what was that?
President's back.
The Prezzy's back. How you doing? Presidential.
Ah.
Oh, he's frozen.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, there he goes.
It's lagging.
Okay.
There we go.
That
Alright,
internet,
we're
that
good.
internet
There you
quake.
Yeah, internet quick. The Matrix on getting me out, bro.
That
You wanna
internet
see the bird?
quaking at the new place.
Yeah. Hold on.
Tell him bring out the
That's
whole
it,
Yo,
vocal.
Sam, it took me about an hour to catch up with messages. It's gonna take you the rest of the stream.
I know, bro.
How you doing?
Damn,
How
how you
have
been,
you
man?
guys been though? I've been pretty good. A little busy. We got everything all situated now though, so.
That boy
We're going.
busy.
Lovely.
That's what's up. So you
Yeah,
guys are all
sir.
settled in?
Yeah, we finally got everything all set up.
Nice.
Yeah, I
How
had to
far
get
away did you
started, like,
move?
It's more or less like an hour or so.
Oh,
It was,
damn,
like,
so you
for
did move a
like,
decent-
Yeah, like
Wow.
school and that. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so that's why like what.
You like the
Saturday we
area?
sit in the U-Haul.
Yeah, I seen
Yeah,
that.
it's honestly not nice in that. But yeah.
You got a new
so,
headset?
like this place is brand. Nah, that's the same one.
Oh, okay.
But this place is like brand new, so when they built it and everything, they didn't put the internet like cables in. So like that's what I was waiting for. I was supposed to be here like what, Monday or Tuesday, like I said, and then
Yeah.
then I'm coming till like yesterday afternoon maybe it was Tuesday afternoon, but yeah, bro, they literally dude comes in with a drill.
Ooh.
Like I'm talking like it's like this big, this thing that he had on anime. I was like, sheesh. I was like, you got a thing on there, bro. And he's like, this little one. And then he just goes straight through the wall
Hey.
to the outside of
Bang.
the house. And then like just runs this cord that comes down the side, puts it in the box, and then it goes up on the telephone pole. And we have internet. And I
There
was
you
like,
go.
Awesome. Let's go.
Hey.
Did I lose weight? I might have, Jimmy.
Sam's getting
Honestly,
paid.
bro, you can ask
Man, the chat is going
girlfriend.
nuts right now.
I've been eating like crazy. I've been eating like crazy.
Bro, you've been eating chunky monkey, right?
That boy
Every
eating.
day.
That boy
No,
eating.
I haven't had no chunky monkey, bro. I need to get some though. It's been a minute. I had Bundinis the other day though. You see those, Nick?
Yeah, I did.
They
Sam about to
look
go
like
get them Ben and
cupcakes.
Jerry's.
Yeah,
Yo, those things look insane.
Bundinis. Yeah, those little cupcake thingies.
I've never had those before.
My girl picked them up. Yeah, I was like, yeah. The ones
Yeah,
like
I've never had 'em.
raspberry. Yeah, that's what I heard. I miss them hearing the music in the background too, bro.
Oh, you got the music now. That's right. You can hear the music.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so gold may tap target here, push down. It really wasn't the best. It was all right, but yeah, I'm just gonna let these cells go here, tap target, and see what happens now. You need some crumble for a week? Yeah.
Oh wait, no, we were talking about that. What was it, Thursday or Friday when I came on my phone? Dude, that crumble will get you tweaking, dude.
That crumble, man,
One
make
crumble
you feel a
for
certain
you're
way.
busting for like a straight month.
Facts.
You want to put on some weight? Legit, eat crumble twice a week for a month. You'll be fat in no time.
Yeah, not facts.
Doesn't even matter. You go to the gym every day.
Hey, word. Get on that dirty bulk, bro.
I'm on this dirty bulk right now, man. Give me some time.
Yeah, word. I might need to fix my camera or something. I don't know how.
Mr. Capital.
Oh.
The White House.
Yeah, yo, who's here in the chat? I honestly haven't even started reading it.
You can see the chat today,
Scotty
right?
boy, what up, Scotty boy, Mr. Kraft, Jose. Yeah, I can see the chat today. Marcus Rainer, Rob Trays, Nicky, how you doing? I think that's a newer name, but I'd be seeing you in the Discord.
Nicky, man, he's
Shout
consistent.
out to Nicky.
He's got a great
Yeah.
name too. Great
Yeah.
name that kid's got.
Yeah,
What a name.
Yeah, word. Oh yeah, we got Buzz Blab, Z Gamer, AB Mike, Aleiton, Energy. We got Xander, Stephen B, James, Bank. I see that. James going crazy.
Dropout trader. Hey yo, dropout trader. Sam got motion, bro.
True.
Most
real.
active outside of the mods. Most active in the chat. Got dropout trader and energy.
Oh, yeah.
Putting in
Like,
work, motion. The two top dogs.
Yeah, they got motion.
Yo, remember that one time the energy got timed out?
Yeah. YOLO trader said, "Well, you only live once. Let's time her out."
Oh.
Doink. Like, how you gonna time out energy, man?
Out of everybody.
That's funny.
I'm like, what?
That's funny.
Right.
That's funny.
Chat mods. How you guys can't time out energy?
That's messed up.
He just pulled up too, like he was on like a vengeance that day. He was like, "Yo, what up, guys? Haven't seen you guys in a minute. Who's this? Energy? No more energy right now.
You're gone.
Yo, where'd the energy go?"
He's like, energy, bank. She gone.
He woke up and chose war.
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Oh man.
Timeout.
Look at this gold daily candle.
Yeah, the daily's nasty. We might break this low here.
Yeah, might start going down. Make a bottom wick.
I would think so.
Go be quick.
Yep. So we always talk about
Yeah.
that bottom wick theory, man. Even 200 pips, you can move up 200 pips and still come down and potentially break the lows here.
Yes, sir.
And if it's anything that we see in terms of a barcode strategy, you may drive here today. Right? Pre-NFP, no bottom wick. I would anticipate if you break that low, you could close back in the range here before NFP tomorrow.
I bet.
Yeah. This is your range, right? You got a nasty range here. But you really do have to break the low.
Come out.
What'd you say? Oh, unemployment claims? You got red numbers.
Oh yeah. Wait, they're expecting some good numbers for NFP tomorrow too. Maybe that will make gold
Yeah.
come down.
Yeah, it would be amazing if we can break through the bottom of the range here and then have some more clean candles coming down. That would be awesome too
Yes,
if the
sir.
weekly can close below.
Bro,
Because
that clean trap. typically
Yeah.
in there.
This range is nasty too on the weekly. And this is your all-time high range too, so I want to get the heck out of there.
Yeah, where
Ideally to the downside, right? If you close below here, you got clean range. Those are like your ranges. Clean range here, choppy here, and nothing above here, right? There's no data here. Outer space, if there's such a thing.
nothing.
Nothing?
NFP tomorrow, we going to the casino, Lucy says. Hey, y'all saw me going to the casino? Hey.
Yes, sir. We actually been hitting the casino a little bit. I had a
Casino.
news trade open the other day, but it didn't wait, what happened with that news trade? It didn't get activated or something? Or we closed before? I forget. But yeah, I'm
That
down to
would be
trade
fire.
news, especially when Sam's here. How you doing?
Sam came back. I thought he was still trading on MT5. Nah,
Sam's like, what
I
happened
think
to
that
MT5?
all happened like right before, but yeah, MT5, bro. What can you do? How long's it been since I opened up Forex Factory? Honestly, I've been like watching the charts and that still like.
He does
gotta
a little
keep up
trading.
to it.
He does a
Yeah,
little
I
trading.
keep a little bit of an eye.
Little
on
bit.
it, you know. It's like part of my life in that, bro. I gotta make sure I gotta tap in every once in a while.
There.
If I'm not tapping in, I'm be tapping in.
Tap it in.
English? None.
That's what I'd be saying on the putt. Tap it in. Tap it in. Just put the ball in the hole.
You know what I say? I'm about to hit a cranker.
Hey, you. Sam, you golf?
No, but I went mini golfing. I think we
Oh.
were talking about it the other day
Oh.
a little bit.
Let's go.
Yeah, I was in there's like a mini golf thing, probably like 10-15 minutes from my old place.
Oh,
And there's like an indoor part of it. And it's like
Yeah.
this metal shed thing. I was like, yeah, we're gonna have to send this one full margin.
Ding.
I get up. Bink! I crank that thing. Dude, it's just like the ball's going
Right off
slamming
the
on
shed.
all the walls in there. I'm like, batten down the hatches. Get down,
Four.
dodge the golf ball.
it's like, why are they saying 4 in the mini golf section? What's going on right now?
All right.
I don't even know what that means for normal golf, bro. Nick wants to laugh at me right now. He's like, this freaking dude.
Must
Dude
take
don't know
golf
what
seriously.
4 is.
No joking about golf.
Sam, we got a golf with me link, bro. Or at least set up the range.
Yeah, no, I'll be down 100%.
So mini golf too. We got mini golf too, like 10 minutes away.
Yeah, we got some nice mini golf, like down here.
Yeah.
We do a little mini
I
golf.
remember when I was real young, my dad would always tell me, he's like, you ought to get real good at golf, because one day you're gonna, he's like, that's all everyone likes to do. Once you get older, go out, golf, get out on the green. You're gonna go out with your bosses and that someday.
Oh, boss is gonna go not with your boss, but
I'm
with
like
some
looking
bosses.
around. I'm like looking around right now, like trying to figure out who he's talking about.
Who you talking about, bro? What ball? Who's gonna have a boss?
Ain't
hang
no
out
one gonna
with-
be my boss.
I'm gonna hang out with some bosses, but I ain't gonna have one.
Yeah, word. Hey, that's a bar. That's a bar, bro.
Exactly.
All right. 4-hour candle has closed. So we did close pretty strong bearish here on the 4-hour. So, and I think we officially closed below these ranges here. Now, the issue is that we tapped target, right, on this candle here. You got about 26 pips for us to continue down. The 30-minute time frame on the way up is very choppy, right, if you end up back in this range. So we're kind of like midway through it at this point, right? There's not much to trade on the way down outside of this like 20 pip wick fill. So I think we just gotta wait, man. It's getting nasty here on the 15 new 4-hour open. I think there's nothing here for me yet. There's just nothing ahead of me right now. Yeah, so this wick fill can happen. It's gonna be 20 pips. If that's your move, take it. But other than that, this doesn't look the prettiest right now to me, so I'm just gonna wait and see how the 15-minute candle closes. Yeah, it looks good on the 30. You got about a 20 pip wick fill there if you guys want to take a swing at that, but I want to let this candle open up for a few minutes. I want to go
Should we have
golfing
better
with Sam.
stops?
Me too.
Go golfing with Sam? Yeah, so you can clown me, dude.
Me too. We could do a fresh, let's just do a fresh top-down analysis here too, just so we can get a good read. So the 4-hour chart has a support here, right? I mean, a resistance right there. Your nearest support on the way down is way down here, right? So there's a lot of range for price to continue down. You also now looking at these levels here, right? So if we're gonna try and find a midway point, you've got 2350, you've got 2354, and I'm very curious to see what we do at 2354 and if we can get some sort of a closure below there. If you print a support here though, I think that you may start to move up, right? If you are looking at the daily time frame here, you may start to continue moving up and actually never break the low. But if you do kind of close below there, that's going to be our daily candle breaking its own low. Closure below there should indicate we will move down more, right? So now it just becomes, well, what's to the left on these lower time frames? So it does get a bit choppy here on the break of that low, which kind of sucks, right? Your cleanest range is going to be below 2352 here, and then you've got a pretty nice clean range coming down. So let's see what happens here, whether or not we actually do close below, or if we reject it. If we reject it, then there may be an opportunity for us to continue back up, because that means that we're not going to break the low, and that will probably pump back up a little bit. So yeah, just gonna sit tight on this candle, see what happens, and go from there. We're too low in the range at this point for me to take sells. Hourly has been pumping here.
Bro, I really like buys.
Yep. Yeah, we're gonna wait. If we can strike on the buys, we'll strike, but we gotta wait for the right time. Gotta wait for the right time.
Ooh, that is a good question. Purpose slamming. Is it possible that Asian just wanted to give the weekly a decent top wick before continuing down with NFP tomorrow? I would say yes. I'd say it's a good chance, maybe. But we'll have to see what NFP does, obviously. But like Nick was talking about earlier, with like, your top wick, bottom wicks, you gotta have them. So maybe that's kind of just how the week wanted to open up. Or
Yeah.
what? That happened last night.
Yeah, last night we had some aggressive push up.
Yeah, maybe I just wanted to break above and grab some pack.
Grab the pack. Yeah, we'll see. It's a nasty range here on the weekly. All right, I think we're breaking that daily low here now. Let's see. All right, here we go. Would you look at that? Let's see if we can continue to break it. So we're flirting with it. Can we actually break it and start to move down and then get a closure? That's the big question. Yeah, this is a very tough area for sells. Very tough right here. Especially look at how this thing has been moving down in the 1 hour. So like what you don't want to happen is the daily to come down, make a bottom wick, and then do a fake out, right, on the lower time frame to push back up. So that's where we have to play this really good here today, right? Is if we are going to take those sells, I really do think it's going to be best to sell it below 51. Yeah, sell below here, because this area right here is where you're going to potentially have fake outs. And it's also choppy here. So it's giving us some warning signs not to trade in this range here. Yeah. So we'll sit tight. There may be impulse entries to go up, but we got to wait on that. I don't see anything just yet. Yeah, so let's let this candle do its thing as it moves down and breaks the daily low, and see if that's actually going to sustain by closing below here. Because we've been pushing down for a while. It's been a while. Asians buying real gold like crazy? Oh, I bet. Everyone. Get your gold bars. Gold's been nasty. Gold's been nasty, man. Nasty. Pre-NFP, pretty typical. The only days we really had it straightforward was on the 24th. So in the last couple weeks here was really like the 24th. The 25th was tough because you never closed below on the daily, and this candle drove down regardless. The 27th was a good read, right? You had a decent daily time frame that day, and other than that, it's just been super choppy. But we've done well within that chop. But you know, we're really waiting for prime execution. You know, that's the big thing. It's not jumping at anything, but just really waiting for the best opportunities here, most logic. So yeah, nothing for me in the zone. Nothing for me in the zone.
Sir A. Ryan, let's go.
Let's see. 5 no top wick 2 here. What time is it? 9:07. All right, cool. So let's I'm gonna wait for the 15 closure. If so, let's say this happens here, right? So we know 9:15 is coming in, gonna bring some volume, or at least start the volume, right? So let's say you close above here, right? Let's say you close above, so you don't close below. You make a daily low here. 15-minute comes up, starts driving down like this. If that 15 breaks its own high, that's where I'm going to enter and go long here, and then I'm going to fix my eyes on that wick, right? So as that wick was previously some sort of a rejection wick, we may see something like this come 9:30 and tap into it. So that's my idea here, but you got to close above 54, and you have to make a top wick on the next 15. You got to drive down in a way like fill that wick and then break the high.
Simple.
Yeah. So
Makes sense.
the lower the better, to be honest, because that's where our new candle will open up. So if we can close right at 55, that'd be great. And then next 15, top wick, drive down, break of its own high. That's your impulse entry. Understanding that we've tapped target on the 1 hour, we've tapped target on the 30-minute. We've kind of run into this area on the 15-minute time frame, and we've officially established a daily bottom wick for price to move back up. But wait for us here, Gold. Just wait for us.
And if we look left at 54, that move that we're anticipating happened exactly to the left, and we're just looking to mirror it.
Yep.
Looking to mirror that trade. Same exact setup.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah.
So you have a decent range coming down. Now let's see if we can pump it back up. We'll see. We'll see. Ideally, this is the move I want. Nice closure right above. Create a top wick. Come down. Fail to break the lows. We start to come back up. Flip bullish. And break the highs. And that should begin the move back up. Also the 1 hour, right? If we're looking at the 1 hour, this is the 15-minute time frame, but if we're looking at the 1 hour, you would expect us to create some sort of support, right? At some point here after coming down for so long. So that's the idea. We're not going to say, hey, we're just buying the bottom, but we're just going to wait for these ideas to play out. And if they do, then we strike. But don't do it before 9:15. What up, C Melly? C Melly.
See Melly.
Simone.
Yo, gang, I'm gonna bounce. There's a couple of things that I have to take care of right now, but I'll see you guys tomorrow.
All
Again,
right, brother.
Peace out.
Do your
Peace,
thing,
Rob.
man.
You have a good day.
Enjoy the rest of the night.
yeah, thank you, Sam. Are you coming tomorrow, or you still
Yes, sir,
taking
of
care of
course.
things?
NFP. NFP. Nah, we good. We
Hey,
in
yo.
it now.
Let's get it.
Get it. Belong it.
Tunnel vision
All
now.
right, well, Nick, thank you for having me.
Yeah,
John,
brother.
take it easy.
Thanks
Sam,
for coming, man.
man,
Yes,
so
sir,
happy to
bro.
see you back.
Yeah, it's
Chat,
great to
love
hear
you
your
all.
voice.
Stay out of trouble out there. Peace. I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Later,
Peace,
brother.
Ralph.
Have
Stay
a great
blessed.
night, all right? We'll see you later.
See ya. You too.
Peace.
Take it easy.
Peace. What a
It's
man.
on.
He's gone.
What a lovely guy.
The man, the myth, the legend.
What a man. What a guy he is.
What a guy.
All right. Patience here. Patience.
Don't let gold piss you off.
Yeah.
Hey, look
I
at
wouldn't-
Mike. He says he's gambling full margin. Maybe.
Oh,
Mike,
word. WAB
bro.
Mike.
He going crazy.
WAB Mike on the gambling. Everyone's like, I thought this was the safe stream. He never used to like gambling. I'm a different breed now. No, we gamble.
You're a rebel.
Maybe Mike's
Middle
a
school.
different breed behind them closed doors.
Elementary school to high school.
This is not the Nick we knew 6 months ago.
Yeah, Nick graduated from elementary school. Different breed.
We graduated.
It's like, you ever see that thing with like Kobe and I think it's Kanye West? He's like, you gotta be a different breed, but the same animal. He's
Same
like, what are you
animal.
talking about, Kobe Bryant?
Kobe.
That makes sense to me though.
Yes, sir.
Different
Alright,
breed, but the
love.
same man.
Same animal.
Cause you could either be a Chihuahua or you could be a pit bull.
Oh,
Definitely rather be the pitbull.
Yeah.
people.
Different breed, same animal. I think that's what he said. Yeah, then Kobe said, Arya knows. What are you talking about, Kobe Bryant? He goes, exactly.
Exactly what I'm talking about. All right, let's take a look.
John, you get a new chair.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you like it? Looks good, bro. Looks cool.
Love it, bro. Thank you, bro. So much more comfortable
Yeah.
than my last one. Oh yeah. Appreciate it.
Look like you took that out of like Mercedes. What would you call it? Like a C63 one with the race
Yeah.
seats. Nice
Yeah,
luxury
facts.
with the race seats.
Thanks. Yeah,
Johnny boy gotta go fast.
Black and
yeah,
red.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it looks mad good. Thanks.
yeah. Now count bounce by take flight. you
Take
know,
flight.
and the
Got
race
to.
seats.
There's no other option.
Nick's impulsing himself to 8 figures. Yeah, we might need some impulses to get to 8 figs, man. We'll see.
Going all in.
Yeah, you be cooking with them.
Let's see if we can get it today. All right, ideal closure here, chat. So now step 1 is done. So if we can now kind of wick into that area, right? We gotta come down here. We gotta attempt to fill that wick, and then the entry is on the break of the high. So nothing yet. We have to come down first. Can you wear pink Crocs to play golf? You could do anything, man. You could do anything when you live in your own world.
Nick, tell him I was shirtless when we played golf last time.
Yeah, golf. Yeah, John played shirtless last time. Kid was shirtless.
I'm gonna pull up the speedo.
The other golfers were looking at me like, who is this kid?
Really? I feel
No,
like that's
nah,
kind
nah.
of. I'm about to say it'd be like a normal thing. I feel like, well, not too normal, but you know.
You
I
don't
see
worry
dudes out
about it.
there, they got all the gear on and they're ready to go, bro. They got the gloves, the golf shirt
Yeah.
specifically for the golfing too. Fire.
Literally.
Get to it, baby. I'd be getting like a new outfit. I'd be the best dressed out there on the course. They'd be like, yo, damn, man.
Yeah,
What's up with you, bro?
You gotta look fly. out
Gotta
there,
look
bro.
fly, man. Gotta look good on the course. Look good,
That's
play
all
good,
right.
man.
That's
Look
it.
good, play good.
Let them know the only birdie ain't on the golf ball. Get fly.
We ain't only
So
birdies ain't on the course, baby. We fly.
We flying, bro.
Ah.
Put some Lloyd Banks on, chilling.
Why? We couldn't have made a top bottom wick here, man. All we needed was a bottom wick here. Let's see if we still get it.
Old, you're being so annoying.
If not, we wait. You know, we wait for the break of this high here on the 30 close. About to bring on 34 lots. Yes, sir. 34 lots. 34 lots. Hey, how about on June 26th this year, we all do 34 something, you know, maybe not 34 lots. That's a little overboard. I mean, some of y'all are big dogs on the stream, so you guys can do it, but maybe we'll do like, you know, 0.34 all around. All around.
Yeah, bro, I'm down.
I'm in it. I'm in there like swimwear.
Point. Yeah, there you go. 0.34.
I'll just go on MT5 and put a demo account in and do it.
There you go. Oh, Pete the G's going surfing. Okay.
34 blunts.
That's only at Summer Jam, man. 2009.
Wait, only with green.
34 blunts in one day,
On
man.
that all day.
That's a Summer Jam vibe. That's a 2009 vibe right there. 34-hour stream. Holy. Damn.
Yeah, I'll be quaking.
I don't know if Sam will hang on with me for that one. Shout out to Sam,
don't
hung
know,
out
bro.
with
I
me
might be
all
quaking.
24 hours last time. Even Johnny boy had to hit sleep stops, man. Damn.
Sorry, bro. Chill.
Sheesh. Green, I was hoping to see you, but you just did your normal hours that day, man. Straight.
The thing, the
Green
thing
hit us
is,
with
the
the New York
stream
session.
the stream stopped, and then I fell asleep at my desk while we were waiting. So said nothing about it.
Yeah, that's right. Matrix tried to hit us there.
Matrix poisoned me.
All right, it's game time. Game time, chat. Yes, I'm gonna have a buy stop here on the break of this candle's high. Buy stop. So I've already explained it. Let's see if it plays out. It's I would go low risk, right? Because we're going against the higher time frames. It's also going to be an impulse entry. It's going to be the flip of the 30. It's going to be the break of the 15 highs. The 1 hour highs will be right, you know, about, I think they're like 10 pips away. 10 pips away, and that's going to be the idea, is that we've tapped target at this point. We wanted a closure above the range on the 15 right there. We wanted to see a top wick and a bottom wick. We've got that, and now we just wait for the break of the high here. Best of luck. Yep, this is impulse trade, something we're going to continue to take action on, sample size, and here we go.
Can't continue bearish forever.
Even your own brother. Even my own brother. Sleep stops got activated. TK was helping me out at like 3 in the morning. Poor guy. Actually, TK was still like what? 1 a.m. for you.
Pretty sure it was even later than that. I think it was like closer to like.
Yeah, it was probably 2 a.m.
3 or was it like? No, I mean like 4 or 5 a.m.
You know what? You might be right. I think that was a little bit
could be wrong.
pre New York session. Yeah.
Because I think we like watched the London open up, and then we were kind of chilling. Bro, we played that. I don't think you did, but in the Discord, some of the guys who was there for that. I forget what it was, dude. It was like charades, but like you're drawing the stuff. Dude, it was like someone. I still have a picture of it. Someone drew Johnny Boy whenever he asked the waiter to bring out the whole ocean. So I was it up. So,
Yeah,
bring out the whole ocean, John. She said, "Yo, you sure you want that medium well?" He's like, I guess I'll have it
I'd have
medium.
to find it, bro.
You can make
I
it.
just
Yeah.
seen it the other day. I don't remember where it was at though.
That's funny. All right, I got in these buys here, chat. So let's see how we rock and roll from here.
Nick, where's your stops at?
Stops are going to be below the wicks down there. Below all these wicks down here, right back into that target area. So we'll see how this one works out, but this is another impulse entry, and we'll see how it goes here. We'll see if we could break that 1 hour high. That's really our next step into having a pretty good trade here. Yeah, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna be right back. We'll let this thing play out. We got a closure here, so we got 9:30 coming up in 8 minutes as well. So let's see how we close here. If we can close strong bullish support, that'd be great. Or just like this will be fine as well. So we'll see what happens and go from there. BRB.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Been so bearish now here, chat. Right, the last 8 1-hour candles have been bearish. Now we have closed that support.
Yeah, come down, test it, made a bottom wick.
Yep.
Looks good, because remember, it made the top wick first. So now it's re-breaking that high. It's good. Good for whoever's in the buys.
30 minutes, re-breaking highs too. After a big bearish movement down, and then right at support. 1 hour is doing the same thing, and 4 hours making a steeper top wick also. And the daily's bullish. And this is the impulse is just a way to catch the move before like the move happens. You know, like the move may happen before you get that closure you're looking for. So it's just a way to get in this move before it happens and before the confirmation candle is confirmed.
Yes, sir. You let her
Yeah.
rock and roll. Watch her take flight.
Yeah.
Trading simple if you let it be.
Facts.
I'm hearing the seagulls and the music right now. We at the beach.
We at the beach.
We at the beach.
Yo, that's gonna be like first thing. Like, how far are you guys from the beach down there, Florida?
Like 50 minutes.
Hours.
Depends which one, but
like
yeah,
so like an hour.
Yeah, pretty much.
yeah.
We're gonna have to go. I've never been to a beach before. You know, the only beach I've been to is go up to like Lake Erie and go on one of them beaches.
Ooh,
But that ain't like
I've never been there. I like lakes better than the ocean.
Oh, do you? Yeah,
I'm
I've
a
been
little
on
bit
the
more
lake
comfortable
up there in Lake Erie. Yeah, word, because there's only like, you might get like catfish come nibble on your toes or something. Worst thing gonna happen to you.
there. Catfish be gone.
Facts. Not facts.
Big old Lulu catfish. Lulu.
Lulu, hang
Nah, that's a
down.
real thing. You ever seen them Lulu catfish? Big
Nah.
old Lulu catfish. They're like
Nah.
20 feet long, dude. Oh.
Sheesh.
Yeah, first day I see one of them, I'm never going near any water, bro. Lulu.
True that, bro.
I'm never going in the water
Find a
again.
Picture of these.
That's funny. All right, chat. Time to go break even. So going B here on this trade, and we'll see if we can take flight. Break even's been done. Risk-free trade, 9:30 coming in. We'll see if we can fill that wick and survive B here.
Trust Goldie, come on.
We got some of you guys could close partials too. You got about 30 pips there.
Hey, look at them W's in the chat, baby.
Oh, let me set the partial joint.
That's what I like to see. Simple impulse, simple. Bink. Hit him with a bink, bink.
Hit him with it.
Yes, sir.
Bing, bing. Am I doing this right?
Well done,
Limit
Sir Nick.
7. Huh?
I said, well done, Sir Nick.
Oh yeah, another one. Another good one. Risk free here.
He's like, ah, yeah, this is
Facts.
I think I
Nick,
did
you
that
didn't
right.
take partials, right?
Nah, nothing yet. This is where me
Back
working
up.
on holding kind of comes in, right? Do we hold? Do we close? Right? I just want to hold here. I know we're tapping into that resistance. That could very well be like where we reject, but I am expecting us to begin to move up here, especially with this hourly candle flipping now, and starting to break, 30 highs and all that.
Yeah, I'm holding with you.
Let's go.
Go, bro.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm in. I'm in.
You're in. You're
Yeah,
in.
I think 9:30. You're gonna give it a little extra volume too.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
9:30 's coming
thinking.
in. 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Yeah, what Green said. What up, Green?
Greenery.
Great.
But we're in. We're playing with the house's money. If we get B, we get B. If we push here, we push. But no reason to really have any risk on the table anymore at this point because, you've tapped into that rejection area, that resistance. So we want to see now if volume can push us through.
You're not like caring about like the next candle's bottom wick and then because it looks like we're gonna form support here.
Yeah, I do care about the
Like-
next candle's bottom wick. Yes.
I don't want to get stopped at B from the next candle's bottom wick to continue up,
So then put your stops below maybe the previous 5 over there or something like that.
No, I was just getting your thoughts on it.
Yeah, that's probably what I would do. I'm just gonna stay B. If we close with like no top wick, I'll probably, close. Close partials at 22. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Close full at 30. Nice. Yeah, we're seeing what's gonna happen here, right? This is the big area. We have this wick to fill with volume coming in. That'd be awesome here. If we could fill that wick. Mm-hmm. 22 seconds for a candle to close. If we close with no top wick, I'm just gonna close my position right here at 35 pips. And it's looking like that may be the case. So yeah, gonna close this and secure profits. So good trade, chat. So 36 pips on that. This could run, but I'm out. 9:30 coming in. John's holding.
I got up.
All right, cool. Yeah, you
Come
should
on,
fill the wick.
holding.
I just don't like that no
I
top
got
wick there.
Push up for me, baby.
30 pips, bro. I'm like,
Team Capital needs the.
Sam Capital, let's
Yeah,
go.
just
Yeah,
get a
bro.
little
Bring the
room
juice.
let's go.
setting.
Push for Sam.
Juice.
Yeah.
Well, we
I'll
got
get on my.
9:30.
If it re-breaks its own low, then I'm out. At
Yeah,
this
I like
point.
that idea. That's
You
probably what I
gotta
would
keep going up. You gotta keep going up for me.
Yeah, I like it. I like it.
like that idea, dude.
Yeah, the only thing I could have maybe did better is maybe move my stop to the current low here. Just to stay in the game. Oi! Let's go. Always for
Oh,
Sam.
yeah. Nah,
Bro,
always for
come on.
Nick, bro. Look at that juicer. Look how beautiful that thing is, baby.
Just a beauty.
Man's giving free
Right.
trades out here.
Yeah, he's printing free money for everyone.
We called that
Can
one,
we get
chat.
some likes on the stream? Let's get some likes on the stream if you took that trade. Let's go.
We called that to the T. To the T.
Yo, word. Yeah, you're gonna have to hit him with the
Seriously, bro.
replay.
Hit him with
Hit him
hit
with
the
the
stream with a
film study.
like, man.
So are we just keeping this name, the impulse trade? Like, what is this?
Yeah, I got 34. Yeah, as of right now, we'll keep that until Sam comes up with some clever idea here.
You got any clever names, Sam?
Nothing.
You gotta maybe think.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let you-
usually
I'll
it's
let
like when I see it and I say it. Usually it's like I don't even think of it. I just say it and then it sticks. I feel like.
Yeah, it's
Well,
got to
with
come
like
naturally.
everything else I ever like said. Like I just like for example, like first time I said someone's quaking, like bro, I didn't like sit there and think that I was like, this dude's quaking. Look at him.
Gotta come naturally.
Hey, now if you break this low, you can get into sells. No, I'm just kidding.
Nope.
Man, that's so Raven. That's what we should call it. That's so Raven. Nice. Pumping. Yeah, beautiful. If you took that trade, put a W in the chat. Another great one, man. Another example of the impulse entry on when to use it and how to use it and why to use it. W, man. Let's see. We should fill that wick now.
Yeah, that's just
Yes.
waiting to
Put
see
some juice
once
boxes in the
like,
chat.
I want to see like once it comes up to it, if it like
Hey, we
pushes
asked-
through and keeps going. or-
Facts. We asked for these juicers, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that analysis was like spot on, man, bro. Like, you even talked about like the daily candle, got always down to like 15.
Yeah.
Yo,
We had a good read
the
there.
daily candle, yeah, it came down, made that bottom wick, like you were saying. Like that might just be why it came down. And what do you know, like 9 o'clock, 9:15, 9:30.
Yep.
Right when that New York volume hits, bro. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah, remember, I've been treating 9:15 almost like a 9:30 candle at this point. It's been having a lot of volume in it, so no different here today.
Yeah, W.
Just a juice box, damn.
Yeah, my
Hands in his bag, taking these trades.
I'm out. I'm out now.
Go, Sam.
out.
Good stuff.
like a light 54 pips.
Target taps. There it is, Scott.
Damn, bro.
No.
Target tap.
There it is. W.
Bank. Oh yeah, there's that wick.
Someone said that they were in sells. I wanted to say good luck, but I also wanted to win my trade.
What a
Gotta
freaking.
keep all the luck on this side.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
probability game. Yeah, W baby. Look at that thing. That looks clean.
Nick, we hold until target.
That wick, man. That wick to fill. There it is at 9:30.
Likes on the stream.
Good trade,
likes
chat.
on the stream.
Good trade.
W. Now you got house money for tomorrow. Nah, I'm playing.
Ooh, yeah. Now we got gamble money for tomorrow, chat.
Facts. That's
Let's
facts.
go.
That's too funny, bro. I'm Steven,
Wow,
71
yeah, there
pips.
it
Let's
goes.
go. Beautiful, bro.
90 pipper.
Really good trade. Yes, sir.
All right, let's mark that up and 9:15.
Oh, hey, Rob trades 94 pips secured.
W.
That's a dub. That's a juicer, baby. Juice box.
Oh. All right. There it is. There it is. Let's go back. Let's retrack and talk about this trade real quick. Let me just find it. One sec. Let's take a look at our anticipation of this trade. So the idea here was to see how we react in this area, right? To see if we get a bottom wick for the daily time frame in that area. So wasn't interested in taking sells there, but wanted to see how we reacted in this little range here. So we reacted. Is this thing on? Yeah. So the idea was to see if the 15-minute candle, or really to see if the daily candle was going to come down, make a bottom wick to move back up, right? And now the idea there was very simple. It was to see if that candle can close above, target that wick that we talked about, see that candle flip bullish, close as a support, and then let the next 30-minute candle run up, and looks pretty damn good. So played out to the T for us there. Actually went a little bit further than, oh my God, I almost drew that perfectly. Holy. Wow. Yeah. So
you're on the money with that
worked out perfectly here. So the idea behind it, again, going back to the daily, understanding that we did need a bottom wick. We didn't want to take any positions within this range right here if we got closures below, because it was very, very choppy, and this is where you're prone to get faked out. So the idea was that now that the daily, the 4-hour had opened up, push down, we were trying to get it on this 15-minute candle like a little bit lower. Like let's say we could have closed down here and had a high here, we would have got a better entry. But candle came up, unfortunately made a pretty decent top wick first. We didn't take a buy. Notice how we did not take buys there. Right, this was not ready. We needed this candle to come down. We needed it to break the lows. What did this do? This wick right here activates all sellers in the market, and all their stop losses are sitting somewhere in this general area. So this was our high. That was the only entry we had, the valid entry that we had to use, expecting that we would reject off of this zone here after creating this daily bottom wick. Re-breaks the highs. These were your hourly highs. Once those broke, it was gone. Retested that resistance. 30-minute candle opened, or 15 closed. New 9:30 candle opened. Filled that wick. Done deal. That's the move. That's the move.
It's hella sense.
Makes sense, right?
Yes, sir.
What a trade. Word, facts. That was a good one.
That thing be quaking.
Really?
I thought it was just about to flip bearish. What happened? It's always back up there now.
I know.
Yes.
Daily was looking like it was a goner.
Overtraders getting smoked.
Yeah, that's why we say be careful when you're entering with no bottom wicks, right? Because this thing went 200 pips in profit, came back down, created a bottom wick, and now it's going. And now this candle may be the candle to break us out of the daily range for tomorrow. And if we look, if this is what we got, a closure looking like this for tomorrow, I mean, look at this. NFP come in, I don't know what they're expecting, bad numbers, but you got a whole range to fill at that point.
Yes, sir.
Nah, I forgot to take it on my top one account, unfortunately.
Yeah, OGH, same here, bro. Gonna be studying these trades all night, all week, whatever it may be, until I get it right.
Yeah. Yeah, go back, watch the streams. You know, like I said, it's okay if you guys are taking time not taking these trades, just watching me and seeing the explanations, seeing how they unfold, seeing when I take them and why I take them, because next week or next month or whenever you do start to take them, you'll have a good read on them, right? And that's the most important thing, is that you have a good read, right? We did not have a good read until that thing broke the low, drove down. Now we were saying, okay, perfect. If we break the highs now, it's gone. She a goner.
Yep.
Let's update the record.
Yeah, the sample size was satisfying, bro. So I'm back. I'm in these.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Big 71 on the year. How you doing?
And you're only trying to take these trades when there's some high volume, right? Like between 8 or 9. Would you go like before that? Would you do pre-NY like 7 a.m. or are you just trying to stick to NY Open, NYSE? You know, like what's your thoughts?
Yeah, we got to feel them out. Like the other day it worked at like 7 a.m., but I didn't take it. I just watched it. So I think I just got to watch it a little bit more. Like consciously watch it a little bit more during those times and see if we can get a read on it. But damn. Purple lines, man. Purple lines. Telling you. What time is it? 9:42. Yeah, I think that's the day. I think that'll be the day. What do you think, John?
Hell yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good with today. Call it.
Yeah, man.
I'm back tomorrow.
If you guys haven't closed anything and you're still holding, great job. This purple line here and I would say the white line are probably two important areas to look out for, just to keep an eye on. But yeah, partials either at 65 or 69 there. And now I'm getting the heck off the charts and enjoying my life.
Exactly, Nick. And what Green said, make your money and go. You know, the less trades we take, the more we're preserving our capital. So take your bag and preserve that for tomorrow.
Yes,
come back strong.
Yeah, man. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a great day.
Money around. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be the best day ever.
Yeah.
Facts, bro.
All right, chat. Any other questions? Comments, concerns? Before we dip out of here, we'll call it a little early today. We don't stick around for the views and all that. Like, we just come here, do our job, and get going.
Yep.
Yes, sir. That's all you need.
Should we play Wheel of Fortune?
Yeah, bro. I'm chilling. Just gonna enjoy this day.
How can we get viewers to last longer? Yeah, I think we're good, right? Must be top 5 streams, this one. Yeah, this was a great stream, chat. Every stream this week, honestly, has been fantastic, man. Go back, rewatch streams, take good notes, put it on, like, speed it up a little bit so you don't have to sit through the whole stream. But every stream has been absolutely great, from not just from me, but from a lot of the questions. We've had a lot of really great questions this week in the chat. A lot of good activity in the chat as well. That always makes the stream more educational, more fun. So shout out to all you guys in the chat, keeping things active and keeping the class entertaining but educational at the same time.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's see if we see anything. Smart freaking Nick concepts. Yo, we might be onto something.
Yeah.
TTE concepts. Yeah, but I think that's it for me. John, Sam, appreciate you guys coming by today.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Sam, good to see you, man.
For having me.
Yes, sir. I can't wait to come
Sam.
back tomorrow for that. I'm about to say CPI for that NFP.
Pull up for NFP.
Can't wait, bro.
Yes,
Pull
sir.
up.
I'm already looking forward to tomorrow.
The party day.
Yeah, man.
Facts.
Casino day for some of you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna do
Largest time.
Yeah, we're gonna do some giveaways tomorrow too, chat. So don't forget to join our Discord here. We're gonna do the giveaway. We put a giveaway channel here, so join the free. It's a free Discord, man. Let me put the link in the. Actually, can one of you guys put the link in there for me? But yeah, we're gonna do some giveaways. We're gonna do it in this channel. We're not gonna do it in any other channel because I know you guys got valuable conversations going in most of these channels here. So the the giveaways, if you got any conversation in that channel, it's gone, bro. It's gone. So we designed a channel straight for giveaways. We're gonna do it tomorrow in here. Maybe we'll do like two on Discord and then 2 off of the live chat on YouTube. Cool.
All right, bro.
All right, gentlemen.
All right.
All right, boys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later on.
Hey,
Later,
right
bro.
back at both of you.
Later, boys.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace, boys. Peace, chat.
Later. I'm out of here. I'm
Later.
gone. Wait with that. I'm gone.
Gone.
I'll see you, Nick. See you,
Later,
chat.
bro. Hey, chat, should we play Hangman or something? play Hangman. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm out of here, chat. Hope you guys enjoy your day. Pip and dip here today, man. That was the move. You may catch a couple more moves a little bit later, but that's the move for now. It was that wick fill, so just sit on your hands. If you got your bag today, honestly, just get going, right? Just don't make this thing more complicated than it has to be. Get your money, go, enjoy your day, come back tomorrow, and let's do this thing all over again. Let's end the week strong. Big day tomorrow. Don't be late. We're going to do a fresh top-down analysis in the morning. We're going to get ready for NFP, and we're going to do some giveaways. So love y'all. See you guys tomorrow. Glory to the Father on the way out. Praise God. Another great day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love you guys. Later, chat. Mod Squad. See you, boys. Peace.
Get back to the finish. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk. Whoa, I was chasing my glory, then fell asleep. Woke me up and told me to go feed the sheep. Sent me deep in the streets just to bring them peace. Yeah, we be where them blickies be busting, where they enjoy life with no discussion. But as soon as they see the light rushing, they know that the Lord walking with us, no bluffing. People say that I'm fake, I'm like, okay. Do you walk in the light or you throw shade? One more sex on my skin, I got no shame. We was preaching about Jesus before fame. Get it? Did that. On my side, yeah, he been that. That's the devil where my sins at. On the cross, cause he pinned that. Big throne where he sits at. That hit him, then he hit back. Resurrected, yeah, that's big facts. Told us hold it down till he get back. Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah, walk with me. Step in the scene with the fly, had to keep it so steady, don't fall for the fast. Had to cut out the session, he got in the crop. Hold up, spiritual weapons when miracles happen. I'm never surprised cause it got. Ain't serving no Hannah Montana, ain't switching my banner like David, we slinging the rock. We kicking this beating, boy serve you sure. Even if it mean I'm bleeding. Come kill my flesh, my soul still breathing. Speak through me. Yeah, yeah. This heart keep beating, these lungs keep singing. Come and step into the kingdom, for the ones mistreated. To the day we see them. This feel like the moment we seeking, the day we can sing up the water, get freedom to walk. Walk, 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 walk. I walk, 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 walk. We walk, get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah. Walk, 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 walk.